Hello, everyone. First off, before we explain all of this, can you guys hear me all right? How's the sound? Yeah, very different setup today. Hey, everyone. you get the you get the crotch angle today. How's everybody doing? You guys can hear me okay? All right. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Let me bring back the music just here at a lower volume and pop that up here real quick. Give me just a moment. Everything will be explained momentarily. We gotta just add that. There we go. Yeah, I'm in an airplane seat, but in a room. Hey everyone. I am on vacation right now. Here, I suppose I should talk to this. It's kind of tough. My chat is up here. You guys are obviously right here. I'll kind of talk down, demeaning to everybody. Hey everyone, I'm on vacation right now. I am in lovely, sunny, way too hot Florida at the moment. Currently at my family's house, and I'm sitting here in the theater room. So I've got the races up on the big screen today. Some of you guys will have seen that in the chat yesterday. Yeah. Ami, good lord. But yeah, everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna get this out of the way immediately. Everything from the stream perspective might go wrong today. I'm not on my own computer. I don't have my normal mic, my normal webcam. I literally set up the stream yesterday on my dad's PC. Actually, it's even worse than that. I set it up on my wife's laptop, and my wife's laptop couldn't run the stream. So last minute yesterday, I installed OBS on my dad's computer, tried to get all the scenes kind of reset up as close as possible. Obviously, this is a little bit of a different look from our normal casting booth. I don't have a green screen here, I think for obvious reasons. But yeah, so we're in a bit of a slimmed down setup today, you could say. But hopefully, I ran a couple of tests. Everything should be okay. This is probably going to come not as a surprise at all to you guys. But my dad actually has problems with Comcast too. And the stream was like dipping on and off a little bit. So it's been fine for the last hour. We'll see how it goes. But I do just want to get this out of the way right away. If everything on this stream does crash and burn, guys, please go check out the other streams. Tons of people that are racing today are streaming their POVs. So if this stream goes down and it's just not working, I heavily encourage you guys to hang out and watch some of the other splits. I'm sure right now, and for the next couple hours, the Forza category is just going to be littered with a ton of HTCC POVs. So, just keep that in mind. Yeah, common Comcast L, no kidding. Yeah, just keep that in mind, everybody, that if everything goes down here today on my end, I will still, of course, be watching, is the plan. I've kind of got my own contingency plan set up. But yeah, if everything goes down, I'm still going to hang out. I'm still going to probably pop through some different chats and hang out in the Discord and watch the races myself, and I would encourage you guys to do the same. Obviously, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope everything kind of runs in the setup we have. The webcam is literally on an upside down trash can. My keyboard, I don't know if you can kind of see this. My keyboard is on a luggage rack on a board of wood, and then I've got a laptop here, and then everything else is on a TV screen up there. So it's a super. Oh, and my mic is barely clipped to this luggage rack here. So it's a screw it, we're doing it live kind of setup. Literally, yeah, I don't know if you can tell. Here, I'll pick it up for you guys. It's just on a board of wood. My whole setup right now is just on a board of wood. Yeah. The show must go on. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, very DIY setup. But anyway, kind of with those disclaimers out of the way, everybody, welcome to HTCC Race 2. We're at Forest Mountain today. Let me pull that up here. There you go. We still have some of the nice graphics. We won't have, unfortunately, we won't have the really cool split graphics this time around, because again, I'm away from my PC, so I couldn't make them in time. But we do still have these awesome track graphics, and this is a really cool track. This one's by Subi156. A lot of you guys, if you're familiar with Event Lab racetracks and other stuff like that, Subi's been around. Subi's, I'd say, a known member of the community, and has done some cool stuff in the past. And this is actually not the only time we're going to see Subi today, or not today. Not the only time we're going to see Subi throughout the event. He's got another race track coming up soon, which is a brand new one. Very cool. This one though is awesome because this is actually kind of inspired by one of my all-time favorite fictional racetracks, Trial Mountain, from Gran Turismo. So you can maybe kind of get some of that just from the layout here. For anyone who has driven Trial Mountain in Gran Turismo, you can probably already see some of the inspiration and just kind of the shape and design of the track just from this. But once you get in, I think you're gonna see a lot of the same inspiration, especially kind of like with the big straight down the tunnel. It's very cool. Yeah, it is very Trial Mountain. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I think that's super neat. It's obviously not like a one-to-one remake, but it's a very cool recreation. This is also a longer and much more challenging track than Scuba. So that's going to be interesting to see, because basically with Scuba, obviously it's a short track. It's under a minute. And there aren't a lot of tight sections or braking zones. I think there's like 2 or 3 braking zones pretty much throughout the whole track, which kind of makes it a little bit harder to pass, but also kind of helps people get bunched up. And it's a lot easier to race clean and not miss checkpoints and not really get into trouble at Scuba. However, here at Trial Mountain, Forest Mountain. I'm getting it screwed up myself. Here at Forest Mountain, there's definitely some more opportunity for chaos on this one, I will say. You're going to see higher speeds, I want to say, than you saw at Scuba. There's definitely a pretty long straight that I ran it a little bit in practice myself because I wanted to just kind of see. It's always fun for me to see kind of where I stack up in these splits. And so I did run it a bit myself, and I want to say you kind of get into the 140s, 150s down the back straight, which for these cars is pretty quick. Obviously, these are kind of circuit-focused, low S1 class cars. So they get moving down the back straight. And there are quite a few. I mean, you can kind of see there, T5, T6, T7. You got some chicanery, if you will, some real chicanery. My PB on the track, I think I was into the 138s. I honestly don't remember. If you really care, you can probably go look because I did post it in chat. I think I originally posted like a 139.1, and then was able to bring it down to like a 138.6, maybe. I didn't give it too many runs, but that was kind of where I was sitting, so that's good. Put me kind of between split 5 and split 6. And then, yeah, speaking of splits, first thing for you guys today, our rookie spotlight is split 6. Last time around at Scuba, we were running split 4 for our rookie spotlight, and everybody was so freaking close that split 4 was almost as fast as split 1 and split 2. So it was almost not even fair to call it a rookie spotlight. This time, though, we are back at the back of the grid for Split 6, but even still, you know, I was telling you guys that I was floating around in my practices that kind of low 139, high 138, and that's what you're seeing out of a lot of Split 6. So I still need to be clear. I almost am tempted to rename Rookie Spotlight, because it's not fair to call these guys rookies. They're still fast drivers. But yeah, we're going to be checking out Split 6, and then of course we are going to jump up to Split 2 and Split 1 after that. But yeah, for Split 6, we've got, let's just run through it here, because again, I don't have the graphic. I'm just reading off. I wish I could show you guys a picture of this ridiculous setup I've got going on right now. But I'm reading off of the qualifying Google sheet here. But anyway, we had some last minute moves. Luke was in pole. Luke 33 Gaming was in pole, but because of a no-show, Luke got moved up into Split 5. So now we have Straw. Straw's running pole at a 138.8 for Split 6. And then we've got Grimsetter. We do have a POV from Grimsetter, by the way. And then we've got Ace, Ace Master Ace, Sunray, Mint, 52K, Emery, who we also have a POV from, Andrew, Sadir, who we also have a POV from, Kristinus, Spot in the Sky, and Stormfire is going to be our 12 drivers for Split 6. So I'm hoping we can get... It looks like I do have... Again, this whole casting setup is so scuffed. But I've got the drivers, all their POVs set up here on the laptop. And it looks like they are starting to get the convoy together. I want to say 52K was meant to be the convoy lead, and it looks like people are starting to gather up here. I see Mint and Sadir in a convoy together, so I think we're going to be getting that ready. Yeah, somebody asked... Oh, wait, Harvey. Yeah, Harvey ended up... this whole race, guys, this is the screw it, we're doing it live race, all right? A lot of people are having internet issues. People are having issues with weather. Obviously, I'm on vacation, so, like, I'm not at my computer, which is so stressful for me. I literally, yeah, I mean, everything... I thought about even buying, like, a headset just for this, because funny enough, I know this is going to sound weird as a gamer, I don't even own a gaming headset. I always just use headphones and a mic, because I'm always at my computer, and that's the way I like to do it. So yeah, I didn't even have a headset. So I used one of my old mics. You can see it actually right here. This is the mic. This is the mic. GR Yaris asking, I brought the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is the right answer, you know? I brought the Steam Deck. But yeah, the setup, I mean, it's working so far. Yeah, we got some Eurobeat going on. Just use earbuds. No, I got no headphones in anyway. We're going raw TV audio. So yeah, and kind of bringing it back to that, I do want to reiterate, guys, that if audio levels are off, if I'm too loud or too quiet, or if the POVs from the drivers are too loud or too quiet, please, please, please let me know in chat. It's fairly easy for me to adjust that, even from here. And it's just not something, you know, that I've had years of experience with, because it's a brand new computer that I'm doing this all on. Yeah, there you go, Big Mac. There you go. And it looks like, actually, hold on, they just bumped into the map. It looks like we're actually getting close to filling up the convoy, so we might be starting POV, or sorry, might be starting Split 6 here pretty soon. And I do want to say, again, this is the screw it, we're doing it live one. We do only have 3 POVs from this split. We do only have 3 POVs from this split. We've got Grimsetter, Emery, and Sadir66. So we are definitely limited. We originally had 5. We originally had 5, which was kind of like, that's kind of my limit of where we're at. But then Luke got moved up to Split 5, and then Kyle, you know, everyone's having internet problems. Kyle, his internet struggles to run the game and stream at the same time, which totally, I understand that. So yeah, Kyle is not going to be streaming their POV, but we do still have 3. Hopefully that gives us, guys, quick. I'll pay you guys $20. Grimsetter, Emery, and Sadir. If you spread out, give us a good field across the way. Yeah, good point, Big Mac. I can't get confused between 3 POVs. Very well said. Very well said. But yeah, Minaru, or not Minaru, somebody in chat, I can't remember now at this point, Minari, asked what the specs of the PC are that I'm streaming on. It is actually a gaming computer. It's my dad's gaming computer. So my dad, he's got a 2080 and a 90, oh no, he actually upgraded, a 12700K. Oh, that's who it was. Was it you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's got I want to say it's a 12700K. He used to have a 9900K, but I actually have that processor now. He gave it to me because he was having issues with it, and it turned out one of the pins on his motherboard was actually bent. And I fixed it, and now that's actually in my streaming PC. So my streaming PC is my dad's old motherboard and CPU that he couldn't figure out what was wrong, and I looked at it, and a couple of the pins were bent on the motherboard. But yeah, he went up to a 12700K and a 2080, and I don't know, probably 16 gigs of RAM, something like that. Grumpy with these graphics make me horny. Dude, I can't get over these graphics. Grumpy, did you watch race 1? I feel bad if you're coming in here for race 2 as your first race, because we're on vacation mode right now. So we're on the streamed setup, or the mobile setup, is what I should say. Yeah, Daddy Hoshi. Daddy Hoshi's a gamer. Yeah, he's got a VR headset right here, a Vive Pro. You know what I should have done is I should have just done a VR cast today. Kind of have everybody in here and been streaming from the future. No, that would have been impossible. Let me check here. It looks like we're up to 11 for the race. I don't know if we're waiting on one or if we're down one, but it looks like we will be going pretty soon here. Oh, here we go. We got a message from KS who's running race control. We have some slight connection issues with Split 6, sorting it out now. Okay. Can we meet Daddy Hoshi? I told him he can come in. There's a seat. I suppose maybe he can sit in this one. I can turn the camera. I told him he can come in and he can dual cast with me. Hey, Mups! Coming in with the raid. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bringing it in. Thank you, guys. Yeah, again, we're on vacation right now. We're doing the mobile cast. Everything is a little less professional than it normally is because I'm currently streaming from a very, very DIY setup while I'm 1,000 miles away from my house. But yeah, it looks like we're getting pretty close to our first split here. We're at 11 out of 12. 11 out of 12 drivers. I think we're trying to get that 12th. I'm wondering if I'm seeing... I do see Sadir made it in. Everyone that I have a POV of is in the convoy. So yeah, hope you're doing great. Hey Mups, I am. I hope you're doing great as well. Thank you for bringing them in. I appreciate that. And yeah, sorry, I can't. I didn't know how weird this camera angle would be until until I saw it, and I was like, you know what? It is a little low, but I have nothing else to raise the camera POV unless I put it like all the way over there. So you guys just get the again, you guys get like, this is the real casting booth. Get books? You think there's books in this house? No, there are. Hokey really said screw it. No, I'm not joking. 10 minutes. Oh, it looks like we're up to 12 in the convoy. But yeah, I'm not joking. 10 minutes before the stream, we were like getting stuff set up, getting it figured out. I was literally at the beach an hour ago. KS asks if I am ready. Let's Let's double check. I believe we are. Yeah, go ahead and get everybody loaded in. And I will get everything set up here. Let's bump over to this. And let's jump over. We are currently watching Emery. And let me just double check, make sure we've got Sadier's split here. And we've also got Grim Setter. All right, we'll just sit on this one for now. Is Grim... Let me just double check. You guys are going to see this too. Just keep that in mind. I don't have enough monitors to deal with this. So here's split 6. Yeah, Grim Setter is going to be our top POV, and then we've got Emery and Sadier. So we've got actually a good mix here as far as quali position. And we'll drop it on Grim and see... get a look at the... I gotta say, I really wish... Hokey Beach Casket... I really wish I was kind of in these races because I just like seeing everyone's liveries. It's one of the coolest. I know that the livery rules are strict for this, and I get that. I know it's kind of hard to conform to that, but I think the results speak for themselves of just how cool all these liveries ended up being and how, you know, in sync everything is. I absolutely love it. It looks exactly like how I hoped it would. Link versus MG ratio, pretty good mix here. Yeah, you guys will be able to see this as well. We do have a Link in pole, followed by an MG from Grimsetter. And then we do have another Link POV from Emery here. So it looks like a little bit MG leaning. But yeah, 4-8. 4-8. Yeah. Pop out all 3 streams and put them side by side. I mean, I technically could. Right now, this is how I have it. So you can see I can swap between POVs for you guys, and then I actually have all 3 POVs at once open on a laptop. So I can see all the POVs. Everyone's actually loading in right now. I wonder if this is a little bit delayed. I'm going to give these... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give these all a refresh while we're loading, because that one was a little bit delayed. There we go. Let's get the audio up on that. I'll get a nice ad up on that one, because of course I'm not logged in. There we go. Let me just make sure that this, it's like the ad froze. Never seen that happen before. All right, we'll let this ad play. Guys, Audible, it's groundbreaking series. Is that, if I go over here, does that keep going? Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't have ad block set up on this computer. I should have thought about that, honestly. Again, it's not my computer. I have this is basically like a fresh, clean PC because my dad just restarted everything. But yeah, it looks like everybody's loading in on this one. Oh, nice wheel choice, by the way. Yeah, we did, for the record, we let you take different wheels. We let you take different wheels if you... if they're the same weight, so people were able to have a little bit of freedom with that one. I like the wheel choice. This is beautiful. I actually have Twitch Turbo. I'm just not logged in on this account. Yeah. All right. Looks like everybody made it in. Fantastic. What ad block? I have. It's like uBlock Origin. Shout out to uBlock Origin. Yeah. That's the one I've been told is the best. It's the one I've been running forever. Grimsetter running the FIDA logos. I think FIDA is actually on every car. I believe that's one of the ones that we asked to have on every car. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody has the FIDA. uBlock is the best. All right. Okay, so quick reminder for everybody. There is a formation lap. Oh, shoot. You know what? It looks like we're actually down someone. Yeah, everybody's stopped. Who did we lose? I can't tell here. We've got all 3 of our POVs, so we are down someone. So yeah, you don't mind ads? Hey, I appreciate that. But yeah, I run ads on my stuff. But anyway, yeah. So the way this works for everyone who doesn't know, we do. There we go. Chris is the one. We obviously it's important for us to get everybody in the race. These are ranked races. So we do want everybody to have a fair chance to get in. So in the case of someone not loading in, we do have AFK stuff, and we'll do that a max of maybe 3 or 4 times Obviously, at a certain point, we just kind of have to move on with the show and go with what we've got. But usually by the second time, it works. Just Forza being Forza a little bit. But yeah, we'll try getting, what was it, Chris back in here. And then we'll give it a restart. And then, yes, there is a formation lap that is organized based on qualifying position. So if you qualify first in the split, you do get to start in pole position, because we want some level of importance for being able to qualify faster. We actually did for season 0 kind of just run the Horizon randomized split, which I do think, I'll be dead honest with you guys, it does add a little bit more excitement, because then, you might have someone who qualified first starting in like P11, P12, and they're going to have to do a lot of passes, and they're going to have to work for it. So I will admit, from a racing perspective, it can make things more interesting. That being said, it's obviously a lot less fair. And that ultimately is kind of what it comes down to when it comes down to real ranked racing, is you want everyone to be, exactly where they should be. And if somebody qualifies P12 in a split versus P1 in a split, you want to reward that person who got P1. So that, I think, is kind of the way to do it. And I'm extremely curious to see what the racing is going to look like here on this track. Obviously, we saw Scuba in season 0, and then we just had that race again last week. But this is the first time we've done it. Here we go. Looks like we're going again. This is the first time we've done this race. So I'm really curious to see kind of where these pass points are going to be. There's a lot of braking points. A lot of big braking sections on this one. Two fairly long straights. Lots of little switchbacks and S-bends, and this could be an interesting one. Yeah, it's all about the content, am I right? It's all about the content. Yeah, this is a very challenging track to race on. 100%. I will, shout out, quick reminder to all the drivers. One position is not worth a missed checkpoint. Smoke Tires asking where the rules for the series are posted. Go ahead and check out ForzaHTCC.com. Go to ForzaHTCC.com and then tab over to Rules and Regulations, and that's where you can see everything. Yeah, this is race 2. It's split. It's the first split we're casting today. What we do, so this is, I guess, something that would be important for everybody to know. This is first of the day. So what we do is we run 6 total splits throughout the race. So 72 total drivers. And we always cast split 1 and split 2, the fastest 2 splits. And then every race we also pick what's called a rookie spotlight, which is pretty much randomly selected. And that is what you're seeing right now. So you're seeing the rookie spotlight, which is this week. It's split 6. And then next week, it could be either split 5 or split 3. Where I'm making sure we don't run into duplicates until we've seen them all. So yeah, that's what we're seeing. So this is the rookie spotlight. And the winner of this race, okay, it looks like we're at 12 right now. The winner of this race does get 5 million credits, by the way. We will tally all that up, and we're going to be distributing that among the drivers. So, yeah, there you go. Mint says, I will miss checkpoints. You cannot stop me. I'm trying to think if we saw any missed checkpoints at Scuba. I think generally speaking, I don't know if anybody did during the race. You know what? No, we did have at least 1 or 2, now that I think about it. We might see more this time. All right, let's see. Are we up to 12 here? We are not. All right, so, and it's Chris again. So it looks like Chris is running into issues. They are still going, which likely means that Chris has kind of bowed out of this one. That definitely happens. It seems like Chris is potentially just not making it into the race. So the fact that we're seeing him still set up here for the for the qualifying lap, for the formation lap, means that I think we're just going to be running it. Yeah, usually if it ends up being a case where it's the same person both times, you know, it's never Chris's fault. You guys all know in chat, the game runs into these issues. So it ends up just being a thing where you kind of get the Xbox curse. So it looks here like everyone's pretty much actually already in formation. This gives you guys a good layout of the lap. Can I, okay, here we go. And yeah, I do apologize, guys. The stream is going to look a little bit grainier today. Again, I don't have my stream PC with all the professional equipment, blah, blah, blah. I'm just streaming on one PC with one monitor, and we're making it work. So yeah, I do apologize. It's going to be slightly lower quality than it normally would be. But yeah. Yeah, so we've got Straw here running in top pole position, followed by Grim. We jump back here and see Emery, who I think was P6-ish? P6-ish? Maybe P7, because that's the spot they're in right now. And then, here, I'm going to turn this one down just a hair for you guys. I'm honestly tempted. I think Sadir is actually on a wheel. If I remember right, Sadir did compete in race, or in Season 0. And this is a wheel driver POV right here. So I want to say he's probably on wheel. And these are always exciting POVs to watch. Because obviously it feels like the real thing. Yeah, it's full immersion mode. So here we've got everybody kind of coming in for the final chicane. Again, if you guys know Trial Mountain, this will look similar to you guys. And then the start-finish straight coming up here. And once that lead driver crosses the start-finish straight, the race is on. So it looks like, guys, we are starting here. Vacation stream. It's on, baby. It's on. The first race of our rookie spotlight. Here we go. I'm going to keep it on Sadir here for just a little bit on full immersion mode while we get through the first couple corners here. Luckily, there's not a huge braking point kind of right up until this tunnel, but it's still fairly wide. You actually don't have any checkpoints in the tunnel. Look at the smoke. Look at the smoke. Looks like everybody's keeping it pretty clean. I'm going to jump over here just so I can see kind of what the grid is looking like. We do actually Grimsetter moving down into P4. Strat. I can't remember what he wanted to be called. But we do have, let's just go with Straw. I like that. Straw still in P1, pole position, and then Ace Master Ace up into P2 with, let me jump over here to Emery. Oh, let me jump over here to Grimsetter, who's running P5. Let's maybe hang on this one for a little bit. Ooh, bit of a bump there. Looks like he kind of gave himself a self-RC running on the inside on that one. Luckily, nothing too damaging. The big thing here is this track luckily is fairly wide, and you do have some decent runoffs. So a situation like that might have actually been a little bit of desync, because I did not see him get that bumped out by it. Looks like he was able to recover. And I don't have good audio on this one here, by the way. But yeah, we do have Grim, qualified P2 here, currently sitting P7, struggling with the pack racing on lap 1 here. And then Sunray rocking P3 here with Mint in P4. Emery right ahead. We do have that POV here of Emery. We might actually jump over to that one. And then Sadir down in P9. Let me jump over. Let's see if this one's cleaned up for me. There we go. Perfect. And I don't know if we have audio of this one either. Do you guys want me to, here, it's scuffed stream time anyway, so I can go, blah, blah, brum, brum. Does that help you guys feel a little bit more immersed into the event? Oh, he's going off in the dirt a little bit. Pretty realistic for you guys. Yeah, absolutely. This is actually, we might hang out on this POV a little bit. The quality of this one, Emery did put it up. Let me see if I can actually, oh, here we go. There we go. It's just a little bit quiet on Emery's stream. We'll turn that up a little bit. Realistic to we got Emery making a pass on the straight here against Mint. Dude, this is the time to do it. This is a great spot for it. If you can come out of that corner into the tunnel with some speed onto the straight, that is going to be a great opportunity to make a pass. Great opportunity to make a pass. We've got Emery up into P5. Ace Sunray and Strat still up in P1, 2, and 3. Emery, that's a link, is it not? Yeah, so we've got a link here, P5. I wish I could check. I should have kept up. I'm not sure what Strat is in. Not sure what Strat is in. Yeah, this is a link here that we're watching currently. Chris coming in with the stupid game. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And I want to see how these guys handle. Oh. Oh. We're losing that one here. Let me jump over to Sadir. Strat is in the link. Okay, perfect. Let me see. I don't know if that's on my end. Again, guys, scuffed stream a little bit. Let me shoot that one a refresh, and then let's jump over. Oh, no, we have Grim here, down in P12. Not looking good here at the start for Grim. We are on lap 4 here, technically the 3rd lap of the race, because we did have a formation lap. That being said, I want to say Scuba was a 30 lapper, but obviously Scuba it's a shorter track by, I want to say, 40 plus seconds. So this is actually going to end up being a slightly longer race. I want to say average race time on this one is maybe 30 to 35 minutes, where we saw that being a little bit lower at Scuba. So they have plenty of time. Grimsetter absolutely has time. Oh, did Grim miss a checkpoint? Oh, man. You hate to see it. All right, I got to jump back here. Oh, yeah. We're got a nice ad break here from Emery. All right, let me jump and let me check out Sadir, who's in P9. Then I'll see if I can get Emery's back. Emery, I will say, is the stream is running fine here on my other computer, but again, guys, it's the scuffed vacation stream. It's to be expected. But we'll hang out. Again, I love hanging out on these POVs just because it feels, you know, for lack of a better word, it feels immersive. I like it. You know, this was my preferred sim racing POV, and it's just fun to see. Fun to see. And honestly, I've got to say, it's so much harder to be driving in this POV because you don't have the field of view that the other drivers have, and because Horizon has a lot of smoke, for better or worse. You know, the drifters love it, but it gets a little bit smoky in the multiplayer races. And so you can see these guys just getting blinded. I mean, out of you know, full racing slick front wheel drive cars just shooting up smoke. Look at that. So these guys just fully get blinded during the race. Let me see here. I'm going to give this one another refresh. I'm going to pull that. Hey, there we go. Okay. I'm going to pull this one out just for a minute, you guys. And then we'll jump back here. Hopefully I can get this running here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not really sure what's going on with Emery's stream on that one. Sorry about that, you guys. I apologize. Pixel says, yeah, my PC can't handle the smoke. I know it. Yeah, smoke and trees. It's worth saying that this is definitely a bit of a harder track to run. You can see a lot of trees lining the whole track, which is cool. If I didn't have the, you know, if you didn't push the pause menu and actually see kind of on the map where this track was, you can't tell. I mean, it doesn't look like it's anywhere in the vanilla Horizon map, which I really think is cool. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit harder for the PC to run. We need Breezy in his racing suit in first person later. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let me take a quick look here. We do still have, yeah, Sunray holding on to P3, 52K P4, Mint P5, and Emery up here in P6. I really want to jump over and watch that one, but instead it looks like we're going to watch the Barbie movie. Yeah, I really should have, it's weird that we're watching Mario Kart, I guess. Let me get that moved over. Oh, come on. There we go. And let's jump over to that. And let me try and get this solved in the meantime. We don't, yeah, the nice Barbie stream. Sadir throwing the blue shell, yeah. Oh no, we had another rewind I just saw from Grimsetter. Oh man. Sadier's still P9. Yeah, I just looked over at the other cast, and Grim with another missed checkpoint. That is definitely unfortunate. This is one of those situations you end up running into where it might be easy to hot lap, but hot lapping is a completely different beast to a live race, and that's where you see so much of the trouble here. Is live racing is, I know it more than most, it's so much more challenging than just hot lapping. You know, you can make mistakes in a hot lap, and it's actually not that big of a deal. But in the live race, every freaking mistake counts, man. Every friggin' mistake counts. Yeah, I'm not sure here what's going on with Emery's cast. It's totally not Emery's fault, but annoyingly, I should have installed an ad blocker because the ad is freezing every time I try to reload Emery's stream. It's throwing up an ad for me, and then the ad just freezes. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to work on that one here in the background while we hang out on Sadier, and I'll keep an eye out on the grid. It looks like we aren't seeing too many aggressive changes here. Emery is still sitting in a P6 position. I'm almost honestly wondering if I should wheel position. Yeah, this is Sadier here in P9, sitting in P9. And we can actually jump over here to Grim. Check out Grim's POV. I'll let you guys see that because that's going to give you guys a better view of the grid there. And then I'm going to keep trying to work on Emery's. Emery, who, by the way, I just noticed this, titled their POV Winner POV. Winner POV. So, I mean, that's a lot of confidence coming from Emery. I love to see it. I love to see it. Yeah, we've got, yeah, Emery's still sitting P6. I don't know, it's so annoying. It's running the Emery stream perfectly, and then every time it tries to load an ad, it crashes on the ad. And again, this, guys, is a brand new PC. I've never worked with this PC before. What I might try to do here is let me try and log in and see if that fixes it. Hear me click-clacking away on my mechanical keyboard here. Yeah, Emery in P6. I'm sorry, did I say P7? Yeah, you guys have got the board up right there. I try to put out a fire here in the background. Here we go. There we go. Logging in was the key. All right, let's bring Emery back. Let's bring back the winner POV, sitting in P6. Let me get that set up. Can I drag that in there? There we go. All right, let's bring the quality up. Let's we got to get rid of the chat. You're seeing it live, guys. You're seeing it live. This is what Vacation Hokey has to put up with. There we go. There we go. All right, fantastic. We've got Emery here, P6. Let's get the audio up on Emery. There we go. And Emery actually not too far off of Mint. And it looks like we actually have a pretty close battle. I'm not sure if that's... No, that's not P1. Straw might be in a distant P1. I'm kind of just looking at the those little green dots, but it looks like we do have a battle. Yes, Sunray up into P2, bringing Ace back down to P3 with 52K. That's Kyle's new gamer tag, if I'm remembering right. One of you guys in chat from the boys can maybe confirm that for me. Again, I don't have the spreadsheet, so I can't confirm that. But I'm 90% certain that that's Kyle, currently sitting in P4 for the boys. Followed not too far back. Yeah, it looks like actually Sunray, Ace, 52K, Kyle. P4 is Kyle. Okay, perfect. I just, again, I don't have any of the normal data I would have during the race up here. So I am just kind of running live. It's a meta nickname. I'm kind of curious to know the story behind it now. Kind of curious to know the story behind that. Yeah, so okay, I was actually pretty close here. Driver's hitting about 145. It looked like Emery was braking just before he hit the 145 mark on that back straight, and that is the longest straight we have on the track. But it's going to be a question of we're coming up to the halfway mark. The halfway mark, again, reminder, is actually going to be kind of lap 12, I guess, because of the formation lap. But we're coming up on the halfway point. Luckily, no other disconnects. Let me knock on literal wood because I do have a wood plank right here. But there's still plenty of time. We're hitting, what we got, 16 minutes of the race here. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be ending up with about a 35-minute race. Yes, this one I can say a little bit better in my stream now. The old one I never knew exactly what to say for Kyle's old gamer tag. How to say that one. But we'll go with Kyle or 52K on this one. Yeah, Ami, this is one of so we got a little bit of a straight in there from Emery. Still holding on to Mint, not too far away. It's tough to tell if they're gaining time though. I want to say they might actually be losing from Mint on that one. And we do have actually, worth saying, Ace back in P2. Sunray back in 3. Looks like we're having a little bit of battle at the top there. You can see in the bottom left, we've got a little bit of distance from Ace against Sunray. Emery quick checking behind him. Let me look at the rest of the board here. We do have Grim still sitting at the back. Oh, you guys might get a bit of free doggo time. Don't have to pay for it this time because none of my stuff is set up. Yeah, Kyle looks like he might be catching up as well. Absolutely. Kyle's sitting in what looks like an extremely healthy P4, and then Mint and Emery not too far behind. But again, you can see kind of just around the corner there, a strong three-way battle for the for some podium positions where there's only 2 of them to go for. Straw, again, absolutely hot lapping this one. Straw, who I unfortunately can't check that right now. Maybe some of my mods can help me out with that one. Straw, who I keep calling him Straw, Strat. I want to say was pole position on this one, moved up to pole position on this one, so definitely earned the spot and is not getting slowed down by having to battle anybody. But absolutely, Ace and Sunray and 52K here. Looks like a pretty close battle. Kyle, a little bit of a distance on him, but we do have Ace and Sunray real close. Emery trying to dial it in. Seems to be going a little bit wide on that, on T. I want to call that T1, I guess. Maybe technically T2. I should have looked at the track graphic from Ami on that one. But either way, the first kind of major braking point. This is another one where if you can manage the speed, you can see the racing line. It looks like he's actually catching up here to Mint. Mint might have made a mistake coming into that one. Mint's going to fall back into P6. That brings Emery up. You'll see that refresh at the next checkpoint. Oh, man. I mean, I think I was talking about it with Emery, but that's a situation where I think Mint wasn't able to carry the speed, might have hit the outside wall on that one. That is a case where you absolutely have to commit. It's a bit tricky because you have no setup time between the previous corner and the corner. That's also uphill, which especially on these front-wheel drive cars, definitely gives you some understeer, but if you can kind of commit into it with the throttle and just go full left lock and turn in at the right point, you'll be able to catch a lot of speed. I'm really curious to see what the top split drivers are going to be hitting down that back straight. Again, I want to kind of pay attention here, see what Emery's looking like. Emery, wait a minute. We had Kyle, I think, possibly with a missed checkpoint, definitely backed off the podium, and that's going to give Emery a possible position here to move into P4. There we go. Emery living up to the stream name. Has now we're kind of officially about halfway through the race. Looks like Emery's sitting at 19, just shy of 20 minutes. Just shy of 20 minutes. Now let's see. I do want to say Emery might be gaining a little bit here on Kyle. But if Kyle can hold on, I think Emery's kind of learning the track. And this is one of those situations, again, you know, I want to say, ooh, look at that tight cut from Emery. Emery's absolutely playing the offensive here. Again, I want to see what kind of speed he hits before the braking point. Let's see if he can hit 145 on this one. It's also genuinely a bit, I'm curious to see where the split 1 and split 2 drivers shift up into 6th, because you do have that elevation change, and it does actually kind of make a difference. Yeah, Emery is out for blood right now. Emery absolutely, I want to say, gaining on Kyle. It's slow, but it's steady. Emery gaining here on Kyle. Kyle feeling the pressure, especially after that missed checkpoint. That one's going to hurt. I'm going to have to pay attention here, look at the leaderboard here to see Sunray and Ace as well. Again, I think honestly at this point, Strat might be in a case where they're able to, miss a checkpoint even. Oh, we have Kyle running real wide. I think he was able to lock that one in though. Might just be a little bit of desync. I wasn't sure if he made that checkpoint. We've got Emery closing the gap here. Yeah, MX brings up a good point actually. A lot of the top split drivers don't even use 6th gear. They run shorter than stock, or sorry, longer than stock gearing, just to cut down on shift time. And it seems to work out for them. Obviously, they're top split drivers for good reason. Kyle able to pull away a little bit here. We've got Emery running wide again. Still seems to struggle with the line coming into that first major braking zone, but then seems to possibly be catching up throughout the rest of the race. Yeah, I'm not sure. He does seem to not be sitting in Kyle's slipstream. Obviously, he's a little bit too far back right now, but it might just be that he's trying to set up for a pass. Yeah, top split using the electric vehicle gear ratios. Yeah, no kidding. I'm sure we're just going to see him topping out 5th, maybe even 4th. But yeah, we do see 145 down the back straight. Again, it's a little bit tough to tell because we do see the drivers bunching up during these major braking points. But Kyle is walking away a little bit here. Again, Emery kind of running a little bit wide. Not too bad. Could definitely be holding a little bit more speed through these tighter braking points. But Kyle might be walking away here a little bit. Lap 13, 22 minutes into the race. We still have Ace sitting in P2. And it looks like a bit of a distance. Couple car lengths here to P3. Look at that. Tight. Emery is absolutely trying to get a lot of speed coming in here on the start-finish straight. But Kyle actually holding into it pretty well. Look at Kyle running wide. And you've got Emery keeping it straight. Probably, I would say, the faster line. And let's see if he can... yeah, still running a little bit wide here. Able to get the car rotated around, though. That is absolutely going to give... Oh, no! And we're down on Emery's stream again. Uh-oh. Let me see if that one's loading. We might jump over here. Let's see if I can get a refresh. Perfect. Okay, we're good. We're back in. Luckily, we didn't miss the pass on that one. Hey, Noobster, by the way, bringing in for the raid. Neko. Oh, Neko, looks like we did have split 3 and split 4 actually have finished their races. Neko, unfortunately, missing that one. Yeah, we'll have to check out the other splits here at the end of the stream today. Starting with a wide line, it's tough.
There's going to be an ad, I'm sorry.
Getting some of the driver
I turned them off, I don't know why it's doing that.
Getting some of the driver audio on that one. I'm kind of curious what he's feeling. Actually, that might have not been Emery.
I don't know if mods have control over it, but if y'all can turn that off, please do.
Oh, that might actually be a little message from race control on that one. I'll just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that one. Yeah, quick ad break for the stream. No, we were able to fix it. Yeah, who did we have? We have Strix. Strix won which split? Split 5, perhaps? I'm not sure which race Strix was in there. All right, let's see. Running a little bit safer on the checkpoints. Oh, and that's going to hurt Emery. Emery struggling with the consistency on this one. Kyle is able to pull away. Again, we've got Ace sitting at a pretty healthy P2. Sunray not too far behind, but I wouldn't say they're quite in a pass position. Yeah, I've got to say, so we've got Emery sitting at a 139.9. I want to say Emery qualified a little bit faster than that. I think we had our top qualifying at, I want to say it was 138.8. 138.8 from Strat. And then we did actually have a fairly big range here. down to P12. Unfortunately, obviously, we are only running 11, but we did have some drivers in the low 40s as well. Some drivers in the low 40s. Wow, we had a 36.8 from Noobster. That's incredible. Yeah, I'm very curious to see here what these what the split 1 and 2 drivers are hitting. Yeah, Emery just struggling here to lock down the consistent corners. Some of them absolutely nailing, and you can see he makes time on them. But the hunt is off a little bit on this one. Kyle is absolutely pulling away a little bit, I've got to say. And let me check across the rest of the board here. We do. Grimsetter, actually, right as I say that, Grimsetter moving into P10. After 2 missed checkpoints, Grimsetter is absolutely making some moves. Let me look at this one here down at the POVs. Yeah, Grimsetter just ahead of Spot in the Sky. I'm wondering if Spot might have missed a checkpoint on that one. And then we've got Sadir still sitting in a P9. Looks like a pretty healthy P9 on that one. So as we come in here towards the final quarter of the race, it looks like our positions might start to lock in. I've got to keep an eye, though, on Grimsetter. Grimsetter is in a very risky P10 right now with Spot right behind. So we might jump back to that one if I see anything going on. But right now we're going to keep it locked on Emery, who's, again, struggling with the consistency. And, again, Kyle made his mistakes early, but if he can hold it in, and then we got almost running to the outside. Holy cow. I thought that might have been a hit. I couldn't tell if he had to let off the gas on that one. Yeah, hey, Type Hard, by the way, another great track creator in chat. Yeah, Subi absolutely nailed this one. We were talking earlier about how Trial Mountain is genuinely one of my favorite tracks in Gran Turismo. And this manages to give you so much of that feel of what makes Trial Mountain fun. And you have so many similar braking points, a lot of similar feel and vibe to it. But it is absolutely still its own thing. And it's wide enough to still make for some good racing. This is actually one of the cleaner kind of lap 1s we've ever had. I don't know if we saw any missed checkpoints on lap 1. Also, I see Tenham claiming the Subaru. I'm sorry, I'm not at my home setup, so that I'll give you the live version again. Oh my God, it's a Subaru! There you go. I got to give you the live version because we don't have the soundboard today. And no, this is a link, by the way, for the record. This with some post-race interview here, saying going with later Apexes in general, which opens and then closes the door. Always thought you were further behind. Yeah, chat with Neko. I'm so curious to see. We've got results here from splits 3, 4, and 5, so we'll definitely have to check those out. So we're just watching here the last 3 laps of split 6, and then we'll be jumping over to watch split 2 and split 1 with the fastest drivers of the day. I want to say, I think Ace is managing to gain some time as well. You can see that dot getting further and further away. Yeah, look at him absolutely flying away out of the hairpin here, out of that big braking point. And Emery only has, I want to say, maybe 5 minutes left here to catch up to Kyle. I think Kyle's in a position where he just needs to play it safe. He's got a few seconds to play with. And Emery's a bit out of the chase here. Green claiming dude, is this a Supra? There you go. Giving you the live soundboard. Yeah, if you're able to be in a position where you can draft on the back straight, it is huge for passing. And again, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier with Type Hard Fark, talking about just how awesome this track is and mentioning how much it feels like the actual Trial Mountain, because that's kind of the exact same thing that you get on Trial Mountain, where down that back straight, it's a great position to make a pass because you're going to be getting a lot of drafting. These cars also benefit so heavily from that. I think both of these cars, they definitely have slightly different drag. That's actually one of the biggest things we had to deal with when it came to balancing the cars for the league. That's why you see the link at 810, or is it, I think the link at 806 and then the MG at 810. A lot of that honestly was just due to the difference in drag between the two cars. But it ends up kind of balancing out in the end. And obviously you have a little bit of room to tune that through the front and rear aero. But I want to say a lot of people, I'd be surprised if anybody wasn't running max front aero. And I want to say currently a lot of people are running pretty high rear aero as well. I know in Season 0, a lot of people were experimenting with running lower or higher rear aero. Lower aero, I want to say, especially for a track like this, is going to be better for getting you speed down that back straight, but some people are having to turn it up to get the rear end in check, because especially with these front wheel drive like super grippy cars, you can see it perfectly actually demonstrated here by Emery. It's all about just rotating the rear end of the car around. As long as you can commit to that and you don't correct your corner too much, straightening the car, if you can kind of just lock that rear end around. Yeah, again, well demonstrated here from Emery. It's going to give you a lot more turning than you could get otherwise. Yeah, Neko saying min rear aero is the way to go. Yeah, I think Season 0 we saw some experimentation with that, and yeah, minimum rear aero just gives you so much of that speed and that higher speed acceleration. That especially on a track like this, you know, I want to say in maybe at Scuba doesn't matter quite as much because you really only have that back straight where, I mean, you don't hit the speeds even close to what you hit here. But for a back straight as long as this one, minimizing drag is going to be so important. But we've got Emery here coming into the second to last lap. Quite a bit of distance to Kyle. Kyle's got quite a bit of distance to Sunray. Sunray's still not too far from Ace, but definitely far enough to the point where unless Ace makes a mistake, I think our positions might be locked in here for split 6 of race 2 at Forest Mountain. Yeah, Emery also in a pretty healthy P5 from Andrew. And Grimsetter, unfortunately, I did miss that one. Grimsetter, unfortunately, back down in P11. I'm not sure if that was a missed checkpoint or what. I do see Grim, though, sadly down there, pretty distant from spot. So I think Grim, again, probably missed another checkpoint on that one. It just goes to show that the chaos of the race, the stress of the race is so much different. Oh, we got a little bit of slide there coming in from Emery. Able to pick it up, though. That was a nice little commit on that back chicane into the start-finish straight. And that brings us into our final lap here with, I want to say, the drivers pretty healthy in their positions. So I want to give an early congratulations to Strat there, holding on to the hokey strategy of get in first and stay in first. And then Ace sitting in, again, pretty healthy P2. Look at that. You can kind of get a good image there from the mini-map of the drivers completely spread across the track. And that's just something that you're going to see on these tracks so much more than at Scuba. Scuba, they definitely stay in a closer pack, but with the amount of variance in braking zones on this one, you're going to see the drivers spread out. And I think we're going to finish here at, yeah, just about 34 minutes. Pretty close to what we assumed, but I'm very curious to see. This is going to be, again, a much bigger jump. Hey, Gertz, bringing it in. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is going to be a big jump compared to Scuba, where, you know, split 4 to split 2 already, not that big of a jump, but the times were so incredibly close. Here, not only are the times further apart, I want to say at Scuba, top split top driver to bottom split bottom driver was only 1.3 seconds. And here, I want to say we have a gap of around 5 or 6 seconds between all 72 drivers. So you're going to see a little bit more spread out between the drivers. But I am so curious to see. Emery put on a great show for us. Bring it in, just barely going to get DNF'd. The final insult there. But Emery bringing it in for a P5 finish. Let me jump over. We'll hold on to the... there we go. We got Lynx P1 and 2. Fastest lap sitting at a 38.4. I want to say Strat. That's maybe a third of a second. Maybe a third of a second down from their qualifying time. So Strat, again, getting in first, staying in first. And that is going to do it for all of our lower splits. That's split 6, 5, 4, 3, and nope, that's just those. Split 6, 5, 4, and 3 done. And now we're going to throw it over. I'll bring it back to the casting booth here. Mint bringing it in with the pain. Yeah, guys, huge congratulations to everybody in the lower splits. That was phenomenal. Thank you so much, Emery. I'm glad we were able to get your POV going. Yeah, definitely an upset from Grim on that one. Qualifying P2 and bringing up the rear there on that. But Strat, yeah, again, like I said, qualified with a 138.8. I saw a 138, I want to say it was like a 4.99 on that one, so much better than their qualifying time. I also saw another 38 in there from Ace. Ace, who qualified with a 139.4. So we definitely saw some drivers kind of stretching their legs in the race. But with that, hey everybody, welcome back to the vacation cast. I am going to throw it over to some ads while we prep here for split 1 and 2. So thank you guys all for watching. Sit tight. More racing is coming soon. Also, for what it's worth, I've never run ads on this setup, so I really hope it works well. We'll see what happens. So thanks everybody. I will be right back. Sit tight, and we'll get ready here for split 2. All right. Hi, I know you were just watching me live, but this is Hokey from the Past here to advertise our Patreon page. This is specific to the HTCC, so all of the funds go to the people that help this league run. So our graphics artists, scorekeepers, race coordinators, and more all get a piece of this pie. So if you're enjoying watching the HTCC, or even if you're a competitor and you want to show your appreciation, this is the place to do it. And you even get cool perks like your name in the show credits or discounts on awesome merch items like this cool sticker that I have right here, or the shirt above me, which I have right here that's got a cool HTCC logo on the front and on the back. It's got the hero cars and the track schedule and who made all the tracks, and it's super cool. Or this awesome poster with all of the track artwork for Season 1 done by Ami, and there is much more for you if you choose to sign up for the Patreon. So I hope you consider it, and guys, thank you for watching the HTCC. This is Past Hokey, signing off. Hi, I know you were just watching me live, but this is Hokey from the Past here to advertise our Patreon page. This is specific to the HTCC, so all of the funds go to the people that help this league run. So our graphics artists, scorekeepers, race coordinators, and more all get a piece of this pie. So if you're enjoying watching the HTCC, or even if you're a competitor and you want to show your appreciation, this is the place to do it.
and you even get cool perks like your name in the show credits or discounts on awesome merch items like this cool sticker that I have right here, or the shirt above me, which I have right here that's got a cool HTCC logo on the front and on the back. It's got the hero cars and the track schedule and who made all the tracks, and it's super cool. Or this awesome poster with all of the track artwork for Season 1 done by Ami. And there is much more for you if you choose to sign up for the Patreon. So I hope you consider it. And guys, thank you for watching the HTCC. This is Past Hokey signing off.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys, we are back, and actually it looks like Split 2 is, yeah, there we go. We got the message right there from KS saying, ready when you are. Yeah, sorry about it. It takes me a little bit longer here on the remote setup, kind of running everything on one computer. Hopefully I've got all the POVs. We're running big change up here to 10 POVs on this one. 10 POVs on this one, up from 3. So we're gonna have a lot more choice. I've also got the split graphics up. Looks like I think we have a perfect mix here of MGs and links. We've got 3 MGs running the top 3, and that's followed by 2 links, 2 more MGs, 4 links, and then 1 more MG bringing it up in the rear. That's Bear Phil's, an icon from Race 1 Season 0, the legendary Bear Phil's dive bomb. I'm gonna have to get that one on a quick thing. By the way, guys, I do want to say thank you so much. I've seen a lot of subs and follows and raids come through. Again, I'm on the vacation setup right now, so I don't have any of my normal notifications going on. But I super appreciate it. X-Wing, I did see you coming in for 19 months, dude, with the HTCC hype. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for bearing with the vacation stream. But it looks like we're ready to go here for Split 2. Yeah, KS asking, can we launch? I'm giving the countdown. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I am ready when you guys are. Let me jump over here to the race cast. We'll get the rookie spotlight off. We're not on rookies anymore. And we've got Skitty, who is going to be our pole position with a 136.3 on the track. Followed by Big Mac, Yang Sorana, MX representing Hotline, my own team, Crypto Knight for HPM, and then we've got a couple of LDAX, Ardno, and Aztec. Aztec, who I don't believe actually raced race 1. And then we've got Mac, Sean, Noctrion, Warner Bros, and finally, as mentioned before, Bear Phil's bringing up P12. Guys, this is, I think, the closest split of the day. Let me double check that. Yeah, I want to say Split 4 was actually very close for qualifying time as well. But yeah, worth mentioning our split gap here from Skitty McGee in P1, 136.3 to Bear Phil's in P12, 136.897, just about a 136.9. So just about a half of a second of a gap. Hold on, Skitty, are you on keyboard? That looks like a virtual keyboard. I can't tell. Is Skitty on keyboard? I don't have that data up. I think we asked that in the sign-up sheet, and I can't remember if I have that. We've got a keyboarder rocking pole here. Holy cow. Did you love to see it? You absolutely... Do we have any wheel drivers? I don't recognize any wheel drivers here for Split 2. We do. It's worth saying we do have a Split 1 wheel driver, Root Doggerbot, position 5 in Split 1. But we've got a freaking keyboarder. Unbelievable, Skitty. Let's see if he can hold on to it for the race. And then I want to guess probably everybody else is going to be on controller here. Sean, let's see if he pulls out the strategy of missing a checkpoint in the formation lap, so he gets it out of the way earlier. Love the green wheels on the LDAC livery, by the way. That's very cool. I'm curious, are Ardno and Aztec running that exact same livery? I've got to think so. You love to see it. And let me, I don't know if I've got audio here for Skitty. Let me double check.
Nice greet.
There we go. Yeah, Big Mac saying, let's get it. You love to see it. All right, yeah, looks like we got all 12 here, so we might be able to get it going right off the bat. Yeah, I love the last minute. Let's get it. Yeah, just waiting on a couple more to load in here. Let me jump over to, yeah, see, we're going to need to maybe refresh some of these POVs. Because, again, problems of the remote setup. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. We've got everybody running. Just kind of going to be scanning through this one. Looks like that one's just a little bit delayed. That's all right. And we've got a black screen here on that one. What do we got going here from Noct? Let me jump it over to, there we go. Get everything set up here while we're in the, we're going to turn that one down a little bit. Get everything set up while we're in the formation lap, which again, looks like we got a first try here. Skitty McGee again, running pole position.
I'll get you guys to...
Turn that one down a little bit as well. Let's run it. Again, guys, feel free to let me know how the audio balance is. Because everything is different. Everything is off. MX here running, MX running Team Hotline as well. For what it's worth, gotta say it. Team Hotline getting some split 2 representation. Sean as well. Who's, where's Sean at? Sean in P9 for the start on this one. I think they're gonna be waiting a little bit here to the, yeah, there we go. So let's jump on to, let's see, let's maybe give it like a P3, P4. You know what, let's hang out on MX. MX, yeah, in the P4 position here with the Hotline livery. We'll stick on this one here for lap 1 and see how everybody does. Everyone sees, yeah, Sean moving back there. Oh, too far back. There we go. Everybody kind of lining up here, coming into the, not quite the final corner, I guess. I love, wait, Crypto with the Hopium livery on the left there. Oh, man, I haven't seen that yet. Holy cow, that's gorgeous. Crypto, Bitcoin. Oh, I'm going to have to take another peek at that livery in the messages. Yeah, man, MX is killing it. I know we were teasing MX a little bit on a stream a while back, but MX, dude, qualifying P4 in Split 2. It's seriously worth stating that Split 2 is the absolute cream of the crop here. Split 1 and 2 are incredible drivers. And it's a serious achievement to be making it up into the top here. With you're going to see a lot of familiar faces. The race is on here for Split 2, by the way. And let's see if they can keep it clean here. I don't want to see any missed checkpoints. Luckily, we do have a pretty clean first couple of corners. I did see Yang run a little bit wide. A little bit of a late break there from MX. Again, though, kind of the fact that there's no checkpoints on that, you have a little bit of a runoff. Able to keep that one pretty clean. We've got Ardno on one side, Crypt on another. MX going to be forced wide a little bit on that one. Going to be triple passed. Sean already up into P6. Moving up from P9. Looks like he didn't miss a checkpoint on the first one. And let's see what we get here. Oh, just a little bit of a desync on that one. Well, maybe not. Sean actually might have got touched into the wall. And that's going to give MX the pass back. But it looks like we've got, who's that? I'm not sure. That might be Matt. I think running in GRT. Let's see. Going inside. Running a very defensive line. And then also running a little bit of a late break on that one. Pushing him wide a little. But that's going to put MX into P5. That's going to put MX into P5, and now the drivers are starting to spread out a little bit. Yeah, definitely a bit of a... I mean, listen, that is one of the most aggressive and fastest braking points we have in the entire league. So I've got to say, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. We honestly saw more aggressive dive bombs on Scuba, which is a much shorter run on that one. So far, it looks, I've got to say here, pretty clean for the chaotic Split 2. MX, who qualified P4, is going to be sitting in P5 currently. And we do have Skitty again following the tried and true strategy of getting first, staying first. Yang rocking P2 ahead of Big Mac, who's P3, qualified P2. Ardno, who qualified P6, currently sitting at P4. And then, yeah, MX, the POV we're watching here. I'm going to maybe jump back. Let's see if we can get Crypto. Oh, I don't have any audio from Crypto, so we might not hang out on that one too long. Although, unless maybe he's just quiet. Yeah, let's stick on MX here. I want to see. We might have to actually jump up. Who do we got? I think we have Ardno's POV. You know what? I'm going to jump up here to watch Ardno. And let's see if we can check out the top three. It looks like we have Skitty and Yang running side by side with Big Mac right behind. Nice wide line here from the Vanta Black livery on Ardno. And that's going to settle here with Skitty still in P1. Yang, no position changes. Yeah, we got a great battle here up for P4. Barely a car like... Oh, and Yang actually running wide. Big Mac moving up into P2. Potentially Ardno. Yeah, not quite. Running on the outside of that corner. Ardno's got checking behind him. Has a little bit of safety here between MX. Let me see if I can check. Yeah, MX is running a little bit of distance, but the nice position here with MX is that he is absolutely going to be able to capitalize. Oh, that's a real... Holy cow. Dude, the checkpoints from these guys. Oh, it just makes me sweat every single time I see it through that final chicane. And that is not a spot you want to be missing a checkpoint. Absolutely. Looks like Ardno here is absolutely breathing down Yang's neck. Holy cow. Seriously, in a pass position. Getting a little bit of an early break. Oh, running super inside. That's going to hit the inside wall. Luckily, no pixel stop on that one. That might give MX the chance here. Let me see if I can kind of check. No, MX is still running a little bit back. So MX is going to have to keep it clean and consistent if he wants to capitalize on this. I did see Big Mac potentially hit the outside wall. That might hurt him going into the straight. Yang absolutely in the slipstream there. Yeah, where's Ditch Boy when you need him? We need Ditch Boy calling walls on these guys. We got Yang right on him. Going on the inside here. Oh, but backing off of it. Not going to go for a pass on that one. I saw him kind of thinking about it. And we've got Ardno turning in early again. I saw Ardno kind of turn in early on that first turn. I want to say we can consider that turn one, maybe T2. First major braking section. And then also turning in a little bit early on this one too. And that might hurt him. But again, this battle here between P1 and P2 with Big Mac and Yang sitting P2, P3 right now, giving Skitty the opportunity to break away from the pack. These two, oh, and we have Yang going back on Big Mac. Look at that, the switchback. Big Mac going to be getting a nice exit here, though. Yang running to the wall a little bit. And we've got them side by side going down the start-finish straight. Crypto and MX also running side by side down the start-finish straight with Ardno right in the middle, gaining time on both of them. But it's going to be a tough spot to pass right here. Running on the outside, side by side with Yang. Breaking safe on this one. Running inside. I think that might play to his advantage. Yes, Ardno getting the pass. Currently sitting side by side. And able to, let's see if he can hold on to it. Run a little bit wide. Securing the pass into P2. What a move from Ardno. Oh, holy cow. Beautifully executed. Taking advantage of the battle there with Big Mac and Yang. Holy cow. Ardno currently sitting in P2. Look at him running that incredibly defensive line. Let's see if anything happens here. He's going to have to break real late and play this one real defensive.
They want you to slipstream off of them.
There we go. He's holding on to it through the biggest braking section of the track, but Yang is not far behind. I'm going to see, do we have...
We're still
I think we have Yang's POV. Yeah, I'm going to jump back down here. Look at him, just biting his ass. And then, hold on, do I have Big Mac? Actually, I do have Big Mac. There we go. Let's hang out on Big Macs here and watch this fight from P4 again. Holy cow. Hey, Forza, bringing in the raid. You guys, thank you so much. Hugely appreciate it. Forza bringing in the raid here for now. Race 1 and Race 2. Quick disclaimer for everybody. I'm actually on vacation right now. I'm running a mobile setup. So expect some minor hiccups here. I do apologize. We're running slightly lower quality here on the mobile setup. But hey, Forza, thank you so much for bringing in the raid. Yeah, shouting out to HTCC. Thank you so much, guys. We're currently watching Split 2 here. Uh-oh, looks like we got a little bit of a drop there from Big Mac. Uh-oh, hold on. Again, it's a good thing I gave you guys the disclaimer. Yeah, it's a good thing I gave you guys the disclaimer. Let's jump back here and check on MX here real quick. Sitting actually in a very healthy P5. Looks like he's been able to capitalize. Again, look at Big Mac running so wide into this big straight. He might be able to gain here on Big Mac. Look at everybody playing it so defensive. Nobody's running the outside. I don't know if that's just them trying to play it safe or if they're trying to block anybody from coming in on the inside. But it looks... Oh, we got another super late break again from MX running right up on Big Mac. Big Mac able to secure that position, though, still. You'll love to see it. Let me jump over here, just double check that we've got Sorana's and Ardno's and Big Mac's POVs locked in here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That one's cleaning up a little bit. We might jump back, though, to MX. Let me get the unmute on that one. Turn that one up a little bit. Let's double check Big Mac here. Yeah, Big Mac's running a little bit behind. I'm going to give that one a refresh. And then let's stay glued here on MX, who is able to give us a great POV here of the entire top half of the grid. Let me get a check at where Crypto is here. Crypto and MX were battling it out, but it looks like Crypto's backed off a little bit. And MX is sitting in a pretty safe P5 right now. And then we've got a kind of secondary pack here running with Crypto, Sean, Matt, Bear, Warner Bros. I want to say Warner Bros. Did qualify. Yeah, P11 currently sitting in P11. We do have Bear qualified P12 currently sitting in P9. So looking pretty good right now for Bear. And MX is able to stay glued to these guys. I want to say potentially again gaining here on Big Mac. Oh, but hitting the wall, that's absolutely going to slow him down. That's really going to hurt. That is really going to hurt, but this is going to give him a little bit more room. This is going to give him a little bit more room to maybe take the line he seems to want to take coming into this braking section. And he might be able to gain some time. Look at that. Pretty strong trail break, actually, on that one. That was some, actually, genuinely pretty impressive braking there from MX. Now that he's clean, look at him running the inside of that checkpoint. And he's right back up there on Big Mac. Holy cow, able to close the gap. And again, taking a strong line here. He is absolutely putting himself into a position where he might be able to pass. Oh, but running a little bit wide and right. Holy cow, Big Mac flying away through just that one corner. And let's see if MX can pull it through here on the chicane. Look at him, inches from the wall. Holy cow. Inches from the wall. Hey, Oliver saying these lines are impressive. Dude, this is what you see from splits 1 and 2. These guys have it absolutely dialed in. It is so impressive to me that these drivers can find this much time in this track. And this is a big track with a lot of complexity, a lot of awkward and really quick corners. And you absolutely have to be playing it risky to be fast on this one, which is interesting. But again, you're not seeing that many missed checkpoints. I know somebody mentioned that Warner might have missed one. Let me see. I think I do have Warner's POV. Yeah, I actually don't know if I see that one. But yeah, we do have Warner again. Warner and Aztec bringing up the rear here with Noctrion. Noctrion again, who qualified P10, sitting in P10 right there with Warner Bros. Look at that inside. That inside take again from MX. He's able to push up. He is absolutely able to push up. But it's just not quite able to sign off on it. And I'm not sure what we've got here. MX has got a battle ahead of him. We're not even halfway through the race, though. And holy cow, this has been a great one to watch. We do have Skitty. Not in, I want to say, not in the safest first place. We've got Ardno. Let me get a quick jump here over to Ardno. I just want to make sure we don't see anything too crazy here coming out of that one. And Ardno is absolutely
I'm not gaining as much
in a pretty good spot here. Skitty is not safe. If Ardno can bring it in, let me see best laps here. We've got a 136.6 from Ardno, and then I do have Skitty's POV. We have a 136.9 from Skitty. So there is absolutely a possibility. We're going to jump over here and Well, you know what? We might actually stay on MX here, because MX still close to Big Mac. I want to say this is probably the closest chance we have of seeing a pass here pretty soon. And it looks like he might even be gaining. Look at how close these guys are running. Crypto Knight not too far behind. Sean and Matt as well, not far behind. This is going to be risky if MX and Big Mac come into a battle here. Look at them running wide. Let's see if they can keep it clean here. Not too bad, not too bad. MX definitely going for it, but backing off where it matters, giving Big Mike the position back, keeping it pretty clean there. Definitely a little bit of contact, but that's what I call rubbing his racing contact. You love to see it. It is touring car racing after all. You gotta expect a little bit of it. But again, right on him. He just can't quite get the pass because Big Mac still is not making any mistakes. By the way, that checkpoint right there is another huge opportunity to miss a checkpoint. Look at him trying to go for it. Holy cow, on the, oh my God, and then we have Crypto. Crypto adding into the mix. We've got Big Mac and MX side by side down the start-finish straight after a bold move there from MX on the chicane. MX gonna have the advantage here coming into the inside of our first major braking section and taking a pretty good line. Then Big Mac with the switchback. Holy cow. Big Mac, though, gonna be running outside and is probably gonna get pushed behind. Yeah, we've got MX currently sitting back in P4 again. Beautiful move there from Big Mac, but wasn't quite enough to lock in the pass. And let's see if they can all keep it clean here down the straight. I want to say Big Mac and Crypto are definitely in the slipstream here. So we are probably going to see them gaining. Let's see if they can keep it clean. Let's see if, I don't know if Big Mac is really in a position to make a move. Pretty early turn in from MX, which absolutely seems to be paying off for him. And he's locking in. And I see Sean in the mix as well. Let me jump back here. I might want to take a peek. Yeah, let's watch Sean's POV. Sean, Crypto, Big Mac, and MX battling here for P4, 5, 6, and 7. What a close race we have. And then I gotta say, it's worth keeping an eye on the top three because the top three are not far apart either. Still sitting in a skiddy Arno Yang 1, 2, and 3. But we've got an incredibly close race here for the mid-pack. Yeah, LDAC, 2 LDAC drivers on top. You love to see it. Crypto getting out of the slipstream, actually, down the back straight. Sean holding onto it, potentially going for a move. The drivers are super close right now. We do have MX getting ahead a little bit, holding onto it. Look at those beautiful lines. Oh my gosh. You just love to see it. Holy cow. And we've got Crypto and Big Mac side by side, but Big Mac's going to be able to... Oh, but Crypto gets the switchback. Big Mac pushed wide. Sean potentially getting the pass as well. And then we've got Big Mac sitting behind Sean. Let's see if Crypto can make a move here on MX. MX not so safe anymore. I'm going to jump over. Can we watch Big Mac on this one? I don't know if I have Big Macs. All right, we might jump back to... Oh, there we go. There we go.
We need to be working together.
Lock it in here. We've got a move there from Big Mac on Sean. I might have to stick on one. These guys are changing positions so fast, it's hard for me to pay attention. Holy cow. But we've got a little bit of a gap here now. Crypto is closing the gap on MX. And then we have Matt. Wait, Matt now in P7. Sean down to P. Hold on, let me jump on Matt here. Matt's side by side with Sean. Holy cow, the mid-pack. The mid-pack race here. Hold on, let me jump over to Sean on this one. Again, a little bit of a desync, so you're going to see a bit of a time gap between the streams here. But let's stick on Sean here. And he's going to be running wide. That's going to really hurt him down the straight. Oh, no. He made the checkpoint, but had to make a real correction there. That is really going to hurt him down the main straight. We might have to jump over here to Matt if Sean can't make up this gap. I'm going to jump over. Oh, hold on. You know what? Let's stay on Sean on this one. The time difference is all wonky on that one. I want to make sure this kind of stays linear for you guys. So we are going to stick here on Sean because Matt's is off time for me on that one. Well, you know what? Actually, here's what I can do. I'll give that one a stealth reload, and then we'll jump back over to that one. Yeah, we do have Knocked, Bear potentially with a mixed chat. Warner Bros bringing it up into P9. None of these guys you can see from Sean's POV here. I think Knocked missed a checkpoint, but Warner, Bear, and Aztec are not far behind Sean. And then obviously Sean not far behind everyone from Big Mac, Matt, Crypto, and MX. And then honestly, MX not even that far from the top 3. Split 2 here, halfway into the race, is still incredibly close. Incredibly close. MX still holding on to that P2. I'm going to make an executive decision here. Jump over to Matt's. And let me see if I can stick on this one. Let's bring up the audio on that one. Oh, it looks like we actually don't have audio. Look at how close these guys are getting with these checkpoints. Holy cow. I'm gonna jump up here to Crypto. Let's see. Where do I have Crypto's? Oh, you know what? I don't have Crypto's POV. Oh, no, yeah, I do. He's Bitcoin. That's right.
No.
There we go. Yeah, MX, a little bit of a distance. Or, sorry, yeah, a little bit of a distance to MX. Wait, did Arno miss a checkpoint? No. Arno's still sitting in P7 here. Yeah, wait, no. Arno, wait, yeah. No, Arno is in P2. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got confused here with all these position changes. Yeah, Arno was in P2. Now down into P7. Wait, back up into P6. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's hard for me to keep track, especially on this vacation setup. Holy cow, Arno entering the mid-pack mix. Yeah, the BBC, the big black car. Losing out P2. That's going to move Serrana up. MX now currently sitting in P3. Holding on to a P3. Holy cow, that means, guys, this is anybody's game. Skitty is absolutely pulling away here. Look at that. We got Arno making a move here again. Arno is out for blood. Arno's upset. Arno is not taking no for an answer here. Arno running side by side there, I think with Matt. Not quite able to lock it in. Look at that three-way pack. Holy cow, with Crypto not far ahead. Again, MX is only capitalizing on this. Holy cow, yeah, the midfield of Split 2 here is unbelievable. We've got Big Mac running wide. Little bit, okay, nobody missed a checkpoint on that one. Keeping it clean, good braking. But that's going to move Matt there into P6. Big Mac get the slowdown, and then Sean kind of lost the momentum on that one. Holy cow. And look at that, Warner Bros. Not even far behind. Holy cow, Warner Bros. Now potentially able to... Warner Bros. Able to make a move here on Sean. We're going to keep it glued on Sean just for right now because Sean's kind of got the good move. A little bit of a wide line from Big Mac, but that's not really slowing him down too much. Look at him going into the dirt. Holy cow, barely holding on to it. Looks like Sean isn't able to capitalize on it. Big Mac was still able to hold on to some momentum through that one. And I want to say, honestly, I think positions I want to say P4 through P9 is all slipstreaming off of each other here on the back straight. This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Holy cow. You love to see it, man. This is some beautiful racing. We've got Arno sitting in P5 battling now with Crypto. Holy cow, man. Yeah, BBC is making a comeback. Let's see if Arno can get the pass here on Crypto. Again, they're still side by side up there. I'm going to keep it on Sean's POV because we still can see it. We still can see it. Mitch asking, anyone know how to claim a drop? Wait, what drop? What you talking about? There are no drops here. We're playing Forza. Are you talking about... Oh, no! Wait, did we just have a missed checkpoint? Is that going to bring Big Mac? Yeah, Big Mac with the missed checkpoint. Oh, no. That's going to put Big Mac out of the mix for the mid-pack fight. And now Sean's got a clear shot here at Matt. I'm going to... you know what? I just want to keep it locked here on Sean. Oh, man. It's over there for Big Mac, moving him down into P11. And look at how quickly Sean gains here. Look at how quickly Sean gains here on Matt. Loses a little bit coming out of the corner, but absolutely closing that gap. And we do still have Arno battling it out with Crypto. Crypto holding on. MX continually gaining safety here. It looks like our Our P2. Well, no, actually. Hold on. I'm going to have to jump up here. MX, not too far. Not too far. There's Matt's POV. Again, though, going to keep it on Sean's here. A little bit of a distance. Yeah, we do have a lot more Link drivers. Actually, I think this one's 50-50 split, but you can see Sean. Let's see. What do we have here? We've got Sean in a Link. Matt also in a Link. Ardno's in the MG, the BBC MG. Crypto also rocking the Link. And then MX also rocking the Link. So Ardno, who missed the checkpoint, P2, down from P2, is the only MG driver here. And then, for what it's worth, Skitty and I think Serana. Yeah, oh no, and then Ardno misses another checkpoint on the chicane. Oh, you hate to see it. That's going to bring Ardno down to P9, down from P2, playing it too risky. Oh no. And that's going to move Sean up to mid-pack P6. Dude, we are seeing a lot of tragic moments in this race, and there is not a lot of time to make up here. Oh my gosh, we've only got maybe 5 to 7 minutes left in the race. And we've got Ardno down in P9. The BBC was just too big for that checkpoint. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. And then we've got Warner Bros. Getting the slipstream, going on the inside here. Seeing that nude livery there, by the way. One of my favorite liveries. Look at that. POV Sean giving us. Warner Bros. Locking in there. Sean giving it up. Oh, potentially going side by side, but I think Warner Bros. Is going to be able to lock this in. Warner's going to have the inside coming in this next section. Let's see what Sean can do. Holding on to some great momentum, Sean. Holy cow, not giving him anything. But Warner is going to have that position. Oh, no! And then Sean runs a little bit too wide. Misses his turn in. Oh, no! And then Sean locks it away. Walks it away, sorry. And that gives Warner a clean move into P6. And now Warner is breathing down Matt's neck. Holy cow. I've got to switch over here. Do we have Warner's POV? I think that's one of the ones we don't have. All right, let's jump over. Let's take a look here at Matt because I want to see. We obviously we've got to keep an eye here on Crypto potentially making a move. You can see MX not too far ahead of Crypto. Do we have audio on this one, by the way? Try and turn that up a little bit. There we go. A little bit quiet audio on that one. No worries though. We're able to dial that in. But yeah, we got Matt here. A little bit of distance to Crypto. Holy cow, this has not turned out at all how I have expected it. Oh my gosh, the mid-pack here has been unbelievable. Let's see if Matt gets a look behind. I want to see if Warner's probably very, very close behind. I'm sure he's in his slipstream. And then Sean, God, I can't believe it. Ardno, after missing that first checkpoint, starts clawing his way back and then just misses another. You hate to see it. Crypto absolutely closing the gap here on MX. Look at how close those guys are. I'm almost tempted here. Should we jump over? I kind of want to take a peek here. Although Ardno doesn't have, or sorry, Bitcoin doesn't have the his the leaderboard up, which is going to be tough here because I really want to see if Matt is able to defend against Warner Bros. So we're going to keep it locked on here because we still get the POV. We're still able to see Crypto here battling with MX as we come in. Guys, there's only 3 laps left. Yeah, Green calling it. Just a few laps left. Look at how close Warner is down the main straight. Holy cow. I mean, it is still anybody's game here, I want to say, for P3. Oh, and then we have a miss. Wait, did he make that checkpoint? Holy cow. I was about to call a missed checkpoint from Matt. Look at that. How did he make that checkpoint? What just happened? Matt. How? How did he? Holy, I 100% saw that as a missed checkpoint. Holy cow. Holy cow. And he's able to defend against Warner on that one. Oh my God. we're gonna have to look at the replay on that one. That is unreal, man. Look at him playing the defensive line. Warner taking an outside move, and it looks like Matt losing a bit of momentum. Is able to push to the outside, though. Warner's not gonna get the pass. Holy cow. Holy cow. And then we've got Crypto backing off a little bit here from MX. Warner's still right on him. And Matt actually gaining on Crypto here. Crypto potentially... Uh-oh. Hold on. We got to jump over here. Let's, here we go. Jump onto Bitcoin. Again, sorry, guys. Again, mobile. Wait, we have a disconnect from Matt! Oh, no! An engine failure!
Aw, Matt.
An engine failure late in the game from Matt. I think that's why we lost the POV. Oh, no. Right towards the end of the race.
Maybe he's...
You hate to see it. All right, who should we watch here? Oh my gosh, dude. It's the drama of Split 2. I can't believe it. Let's take Sean here, who's in P6. Oh, this race, man. This race, I'm almost in tears. I can't believe this. So we've got Sean now in P6, Warner P5, Crypto P4, and MX still managing to hold on to that P3. He's got to lock that in for another 1.5 laps, but Crypto's right on him, and Warner Bros is not far behind. I don't know, man. Crypto's got a little bit of a distance. Crypto has some moves to make. If MX, I gotta say, if MX can just play it safe, well, look at the delta here from Bitcoin. Bitcoin's put down a pretty good lap. 1.5 seconds. 0.15 seconds. Oh, super wide, though. That's going to hurt him. I said that 0.15 seconds, then right there he loses it. Oh, but he manages to get it back on that corner. Incredible. Yeah, that's Matt. Unfortunately, the Matt POV is just depressing to watch. The Matt POV, you hate to see it. Holy cow. We'll keep it on Sean here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I will say we the botanical exits. I really like that, Green. That's I think that might be a term I'm gonna have to adapt. The botanical exits from running wide on that one. But yeah, they're able to keep the momentum, able to keep the speed through this track, which I gotta say is kind of something I like. It keeps it a little bit safer, keeps it a little bit cleaner. If you get pushed wide, it's not too punishing. Yeah, look at, holy cow, these guys running so close inside. Sean playing it risky here on the final lap. I'm going to jump over here, and we're going to keep it on Bitcoin while I watch in the background. I'm going to keep it on just to make sure I can see the rest of the board. We've got Ardno up into P8. MX still is holding on to that P3. I think he might be able to lock it in. He's just got to play it safe for this one more lap. And they're past certainly some of the risky sections. Actually, Bitcoin having to correct a little bit there.
I might be able to hold it.
And this is not going to be a great lap here from Bitcoin. It's just going to be a matter of if MX can lock it in.
I'm royally fucking up right now.
Yeah, there we go. We got Bitcoin making the same comment there. Bitcoin not able to put down a good lap, but he's actually not really losing that much time to MX. I almost want to say he's gaining on MX. MX, who doesn't have a split, he doesn't have any sort of sim hub overlay open. MX is still playing it. I gotta say, so close, but that is gonna do it. Holy cow! Crypto somehow managing to close the gap, but just not quite enough to get the pass on that last lap. Man, he almost could have done it. He almost could have done it, but that's going to put MX in P3. Yang Serrana, P2. Skitty in P1. Holy cow, what a frickin' race to watch. Unbelievable upset from Matt there. Huge upset from Ardno. We got missed checkpoints all at the back here. Big Mac with that early miss. Noctrion with the miss as well. I think Aztec missed one too. Holy cow, what a race, you guys. But Skitty pulls in the win for LDAC, and we've got a hotline member on the podium. Oh my God. What a race, you guys. What a race. All right. Bringing it back to the casting booth. What's going on, you guys? Whew, man, I gotta tell you, I can't really lean back with this setup, but I'm like so lean forward here watching these races. Holy cow. That was a race,
Someone
man.
should
Hold on, I'm just kind of locking in the streams here. That was a race to watch. Oh my gosh. And guys, it only gets better from here because we are about to jump into Split 1, the fastest split of the day. But I gotta say, these are home theater seats. Yeah, for anybody who tuned in late, maybe if you came in on the Forza raid, I'm streaming on vacation. This is not my computer. This is not my house. I am currently in lovely, sunny, and hot Florida on vacation right now with my family. But I can't miss the race. We're still casting it, baby. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of a vacation stream. That's kind of why we've seen a little bit more. I've had to kind of manage the streams a little bit because this whole setup isn't quite able to manage things as well as I can with my professional like home stream setup. This is just a computer and a laptop. But wow, race 2, guys, or sorry, Split 2 was so fun to watch. I cannot believe it. It seems to be a running theme here that Split 2 always has the most drama. You know, Split 1, you've got a lot of really clean drivers, and I think it was Green who said this at the end of last race, and I really liked it. It's like a perfect game of chess where no one's making mistakes, everyone's driving perfectly, which is beautiful to see, but you don't see that much drama, and you don't, especially kind of midway through the race, you don't see a lot of passes because everyone kind of gets in the position they should be in and then stays in that position. And you've got drivers that are so close, but it's just so hard to make a pass at that level in Split 1. Whereas Split 2, they're like almost as fast as Split 1, but just with a big old scoop of chaos. A big old spoonful of chaos added in there. So it's really fun to watch Split 2. But with that said, guys, I am going to throw it over to ads. I'm going to throw it over to ads one more time here while I prep myself for Split 1. And guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking around. I'll be back in just a couple minutes to stream the final split, the fastest split of race 2 here at Forest Mountain. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I'll be right back. Bye everybody.
Hi, I know you were just watching me live, but this is Hokey from the Past here to advertise our Patreon page. This is specific to the HTCC, so all of the funds go to the people that help this league run. So our graphics artists, scorekeepers, race coordinators, and more all get a piece of this pie. So if you're enjoying watching the HTCC, or even if you're a competitor and you want to show your appreciation, this is the place to do it. And you even get cool perks like your name in the show credits or discounts on awesome merch items like this cool sticker that I have right here, or the shirt above me, which I have right here that's got a cool HTCC logo on the front and on the back. It's got the hero cars and the track schedule and who made all the tracks, and it's super cool. Or this awesome poster with all of the track artwork for Season 1 done by Ami, and there is much more for you if you choose to sign up for the Patreon. So I hope you consider it, and guys, thank you for watching the HTCC. This is Past Hokey, signing off. Hi, I know you were just watching me live, but this is Hokey from the Past here to advertise our Patreon page. This is specific to the HTCC, so all of the funds go to the people that help this league run. So our graphics artists, scorekeepers, race coordinators, and more all get a piece of this pie. So if you're enjoying watching the HTCC, or even if you're a competitor and you want to show your appreciation, this is the place to do it. And you even get cool perks like your name in the show credits or discounts on awesome merch items like this cool sticker that I have right here.
All right, we're back. Oh my gosh, I had to get up and walk around. I was just kind of doing a lap here and just kind of stretching my arms and trying to relax my voice for a minute. Wow, I am still just kind of I'm still cooling down after that Split 2 cast. I mean, again, I said it earlier, but Split 2 is sometimes, it seems to have a reputation on the HTCC of just being an unbelievable cast. So it's unreal. Yes, I did this layout in the theater room. I just kind of... All right, I've done my lap. Yeah, 134 pace. Get me in the race, you guys. Oh man, the things you don't get to see when I'm on my normal streaming setup. Oh man, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I gotta be honest, I was stressed about doing this while on vacation. And I was nervous, because obviously I'm not on my PC and I don't have all of the nice comforts of my own streaming setup. But so far, and knock on wood, because I'm probably going to curse it now for the top split, so far, things have been running fairly smooth across the board. And yeah, I'm just so excited, man. These have been absolutely phenomenal races today. I'm so excited to see how everybody else did too in the splits that we weren't able to cast. But it looks like, let me kind of get this going here on the old wife's laptop. It looks like Split 1 is in the midst of getting ready. I've got streams up for just about everyone. And let me pop that over. And then let's look at who here is in a Split 1. Where do I have that? Again, I'm running on one monitor today, so there we go. So, all right, yeah, let's jump over here. Actually, that's right. Mars plays with no HUD. Forget all these fast guys play with no HUD. Oh, we've got a POV
get the Falcon
from Doggerbot as well. Yeah, and it looks like we're actually just about ready to go here. I'm gonna throw it on Ice Ban. No, thank you. I'm good. I appreciate it. My wife just coming in asking if I need water. Still got it. Still got some left. Yeah, it looks like we're actually just about ready to go for Split 1 here. Split 1. So we've got pole position. You know him. You love him. ESV Mars. With a 135.371. Unbelievable from Mars there. And then... someone we didn't have, I want to say wasn't able to make it to the first race. But we got Q in P2 with a 135.6. Then we've got a couple more ESV members. Justin and Green. Green qualifying a little bit higher up here for race 2. Green qualifying in P4. And then we've got the Root, Doggerbot, with the wheel cam, which we'll have to pop up. Yeah, the crustiest, hold on, I gotta see. Can you see how dirty it is? Oh God, you can see the paddles and everything. That's against Twitch TOS. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we got Root, Iceban, Hooper coming in for race 2 as well. Oh wait, Hooper was able to make it, right? Yeah, it was Harvey who couldn't make it. Sorry, sometimes I get you guys confused. I don't know why. Just it starts with the same, letter. But yeah, we got Hooper coming in for race 2 here, and then Breezy, Microchip, Type It, representing Team Hotline, And then we've got Antoskins bringing in P11. Sorry, for LDAC. And then another nude driver, Bluey, bringing it in. So we've got a couple new drivers here for our second race of Split 1. Obviously some familiar faces, but a couple people that weren't able to make it to Split 1 either. Yeah, Hooper made it in to the HTCC. You love to see it. It is worth mentioning for everyone who's kind of just following along, we do run it actually looks like, hold on, looks like they're loading in. Bring it over to Split 1 here. We are currently watching Ice Band. Let's see, who should we follow here? I kind of like the mid packs, and you know what? Ice Band is P6, so let's hang out on Ice Band here for a little bit. But yeah, just so everybody knows, we've run a drop round. So there are 6 total races in HTCC Season 1. 6 races to compete in. However, one of those races for every driver doesn't count. So 5 out of 6 races are counted, which means, because, you know, again, you got to build this around people's lives and understand that things aren't going to be perfect and, you know, situations happen. So everybody gets what we call a drop round, where, you know, you basically get one freebie. It doesn't count. You can either miss the race, you can, you know, get disconnected. Even if you join all 6 races, your lowest scoring race gets dropped so that everybody's kind of on an even playing field there. But yeah, so that's kind of the way we run things, and I think it's a good way to do it. All right, looks like we do have all 12 drivers in here. Yeah, Troot, how many of these are your liveries? That's always the question. I mean, I know we've got, what, two drivers from the Nudes. So 8 again. Holy cow. Yeah, Troot, absolutely killing it with the liveries on this one. I appreciate you working on those. And for what it's worth, you have to do custom liveries for every driver, because they do all have their own number and everything. All right, let's get the audio. Yeah, from Ice Band there. Not go, but yeah. So yeah, Ice Band, who is going to be starting P6 here through our qualifying lap. And it looks like, at least for now, we're good to go. Yeah, micro racing for the boys. We do have, I want to say it's Type It for Hotline, right? Yeah, Type It for Hotline. Let me get this out of the way here. Oh, we've got some jams coming in from Ice Band as well. You love to hear it. And then again, we're gonna just check on the POVs here. What? That must be wrong. Wait, did Justin not make it in? Why is Justin just in the middle of nowhere? I don't even know what's going on there. Wait, but Justin's right there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me refresh that one. He might have to stay off of, Justin's just racing in alternate reality. His stream must just be really far behind. Yeah, I refreshed it a few times. I think his stream is just really behind. So we'll keep an eye on that one, but we might not be able to do, yeah, I think it's just a big stream delay. He's got like a 2-minute stream delay going on. That's all right. We still have, I don't think we have, is this Breezy? I don't know if Breezy's live. Yeah, so we might not have Breezy's here. We got Microchip. And I'm going to have to, race is about to start here, so I'm going to have to get back. But I'm just making sure everybody's locked in. Do I have 2 Type Its? I do have 2 Type Its. All right, I'm going to bring it back here to Ice Band. Got the jams going for us. And look at how tight the pack is here. Race starts once they kind of go under that, that start-finish line. And it is on. Guys, Split 1 is off for Race 2 at Forest Mountain. Thank you again, Subi, for creating this track. It has been so fun to watch the races on that one. We've got Mars pulling ahead right away, but Q and Justin running inside lines on him. Mars holding on, keeping it clean enough through the tunnel there. A little bit of rubbing, but nothing too egregious. Looks like people are playing it pretty safe here into that first tight right-hander as well. And we're having drivers separate out here a little bit, get in their lines. Oh, a little bit of a correction needed from Iceman there. I think that's going to give Breezy an early chance to move ahead, but he moves out of the slipstream. Look at this, the route also. Oh, it's anybody's game here. Breezy getting a last-minute acceleration. I wonder if that's a gearing difference there. And that's going to move Iceman wide and going to open the door for Green. Oh, no. For Bree to take... Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's go up to Green. Again, sorry about that. It's just the problem with this computer struggles to run all of these POVs. Here we go. Let's jump back on Microchip, who can watch Iceman. Sorry about that one, you guys. But yeah, we've got Root in P5, Breezy P6, Iceman 7, and Microchip right behind. Yeah, Breezy's I just closed, actually. Because we obviously don't need Breezy's up. He is not streaming. And then Bluey, I can actually... For some reason, I have 2 of Bluey's here. Again, we're on a mobile setup. I apologize. There we go. Let's lock it in a little bit here. And we'll keep it. You know, can I jump back to Iceman here? Do we have Iceman stream? Yeah, I'm going to get a refresh on Iceman here while I load up. Or while I stick it on Microchip, who's got a good view of the mid-pack. Mars Justin bringing it in, repping ESV. Q down to P3 right now. Green in P4. Everyone's sitting pretty close to their qualifying positions. Man's literally on hotspot right now. I am literally, yeah, I am not on the best internet at the moment. Yeah, should we, where's Dog? Where's the Root? Root in P5, let's jump over. Oh shit, I gotta get the refresh on that one too. Hold on, there you go. You can see the beautiful paddles, they're fuzzy. Why are they fuzzy? Why are the paddles fuzzy, Dog? I'll never understand. Oh, you love to see it, but we got the hood cam, actually. A little bit better POV on that one. All right, I can only take it for so long. I can only handle the fuzzy paddles. We got Green potentially making a move here, though, on Q. Hold on, I might have to stick on Root's POV. But Green running wide. Not going to lock it in on Q. Mars and Justin currently walking away with it, but Green has a potential to hit P3 right now. Very clean chicane here. Yeah, for comfort, of course, right? I'm going to have to subject you guys to this POV because this is a great spot to watch. Again here, let me see if ice bands, we got it. Yeah, ice. Oh, there we go. We're locked in. All right, all right. I won't subject you guys to the paddles. Yeah, we might have ESV running 1, 2, 3 here early in the race if Green can get the pass on Q. Look at him running those dirt lines. Yeah, Green mentioning earlier. Wait, we had Root with I clicked off right after he missed a checkpoint. Dog down into P10. Holy cow. Listen, guys, you can't say it was commenter's curse because it was after I left his POV. All right? It was after I left his POV, so it's not the commenter's curse. Oh no, but Root, who is in a strong position there, misses a checkpoint early. Not too far down. He's still P10. He's got a chance here. Look at how tight the MG's running there from Iceman. I might have to jump up here and watch. Let's see. Let's take a minute here and watch the battle between Q and Green, because they are side by side towards the back half here. Yeah, Mars pulling away with a fairly healthy lead. Justin able to walk away a little bit too here. Obviously, we can still see both drivers from P4, from Green's camera. Holy cow. Wait, we got Microchip in chat with an F. Also P12 in the race. Oh, no. Oh, you hate to see it. I want to say that's probably a missed checkpoint. I still see some green dots. Microchip has a chance to bring it back. Microchip racing for the boys. I want to say the only, yeah, we've got one driver from the boys here repping it in split one. And where's Type It, my boy? P8 rocking Team Hotline. Q securing Q securing P3 right now. But it's not safe. Oh, I don't know if that was... he's able to hold that momentum. Look, Green is inches from the freaking wall, man. These drivers are maximizing the lines in a track where you can get really penalized here. Oh, and he might be going for a late break. Green getting the pass. Beautiful pass. I just lost my voice. Beautiful pass here up into P3. But Q is not far behind. Oh, it looks like we've got, there's thunder outside, which means we've got the dogs currently inside because they're scared right now. But we've got, sorry, I just had to deal with some real life here. Yeah, we've got 3 ESV members taking up the podium. Holy cow, Mars, Justin, and Green with Q in a pretty close P4. Yeah, there's some thunder down here in Florida. Oh, that's going to be a rough exit there from Green. And that's going to back him off. Oh my god, look at how close. Q is right there, man. Hold on. Do I have Q's POV? I do. Let's sit on Q here for a minute. I gotta get a sip of water, you guys. I seriously, my voice is shot from just screaming. These POVs have been so good. These races have been amazing. Yeah, the team nude jump scare. Oh man, holy cow. Yeah, Green is pushing it really far with his checkpoints. I mean, a lot of these split one drivers are, honestly. And this is gonna give Q here the slipstream. ESV Green here going for that defensive move, trying to lock in the inside, but that slipstream's gonna be able to. It's gonna give Q the chance to go right next to him. Let's see if he can kind of get the switch back here. And again, they're side by side, but Green does have the inside coming into the next major corner. Little bit of contact. That's just going to push Q behind. Yeah, they're holding... That's right, Mint. That's right, Mint. They're holding their arms out the window. Those are the pro 1% meta strats. You hold your arms out the window to make... Oh my god! And Green was not holding his arm out the window and misses the checkpoint on the chicane, giving Q the easy P3. Oh my gosh, and that ruins the ESV top 3. Oh, the Preche's arms were too short. Holy cow, where does that move Green? Hold on, none of these guys have their freaking HUDs on. That puts Green down in P6, right ahead of the Root. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna jump back here because we have a little bit of distance. So I'm gonna jump back to Hooper's POV. And we've got Hooper bumping right now. Oh man, Hooper fighting here at the back of the pack. Can I, this might just be, yeah, we're locking on source on that one. No worries. So we've got Hooper knocking on Anto's door here. Wait, Mars down into P3! Did Mars miss a checkpoint? Oh my god, the choke from Mars! Q into P2, Justin sitting P1! ESV is falling apart early in the race! Holy cow, you guys, this is incredible! We've got Hooper here making a move for P8. Beautiful late break here. Oh, but Anto, holy cow. So many switchbacks we're seeing on that hairpin. Yeah, this is not a forgiving track. You're not wrong about that. And like you guys have been pointing out, you really have to be tight on these checkpoints if you want to set a fast lap. And you gotta be holding your arms out wide. Looks like Green and Mars struggling to lock this one in. Yeah, look at how tight these guys are running the checkpoints. Unbelievable though. But we've got Hooper here locking in that P8 against Anto. Let's see if he can get a good exit. And again, locks it in. Holy cow. Yeah, Breezy P10. Or, sorry, Breezy P11, Microchip 12. Type it in P10, representing Hotline. Hooper bringing it up into P8 here. And we've got Root. Oh, sorry about the dog. that scared the crap out of me. I might have to let him out real quick. But we've got Root making a bit of a comeback here. And fighting with... Oh, no! And then we've got a missed checkpoint. Look at the frustration there. Hooper. And no, wait, who else was that? Type It? 2 missed checkpoints in a row. Guys, this could be anyone's freaking race. Holy cow. I'm going to move up the POVs here. We're going to get a look at the fuzzy paddles. I cannot believe it. These guys are missing checkpoints they don't need to be missing. Holy cow, but we've got Root here, P7, Green, mid-pack, P6, Bluey in frickin' P5, who qualified P12, and then Iceman, P4, and then we've got Mars, P3, Q, P2, Justin bringing up the lead, probably in a fairly healthy lead, I've got to say, on this one. If he just doesn't miss a frickin' checkpoint, he's in the clear. He's in the clear. He doesn't have, well, Q. Well, I got to say, actually, you know what? Now that I look at it, top 4 actually not too far off. Top 4 is not too far off, but look at Root, Green, and Bluey here. Extremely close as well. And Mars trying to make a move here. I'm just kind of paying attention to those dots here up the top from Root's POV. Are those paddles dog fur? You know, it kind of matches the name. Look at how tight these drivers are. Holy cow. Yeah, Bluey has been doing incredible here in the race. I cannot believe it. Bluey, who qualified with a 136.2. I don't know if I have Bluey's POV. I want to see what Bluey did in the race here. Let me see if I have Bluey. I'll just do it here on the laptop. Yeah, I don't think Bluey is streaming. So yeah, we are unable to see if Bluey's beating their qualifying time. I'm curious here. We've got a 136.064 from Root. Root qualified with a 135.7. So there is absolutely potential here for both of these drivers. They're leaving it on the table. Did Anto, yeah, might have missed. Anto sitting in P9 right now. Breezy back, yeah, you're right. Breezy up into P8. Mars is gay. Should we jump up to the Mars POV here real quick? We also have Green potentially making a move here. On, All right, we're gonna jump here. Yeah, Mars actually still has a little bit of a gap. Mars has a little bit of a gap, and then we've got here, we're going to get a bit of a throwback in time here, just because of the difference in stream. But Green right on Bluey, wasn't able to lock it in. Was not able to lock it in, but he might be able to get it here with the slipstream. Playing it safe on the outside here. Little bit of light contact, but keeping it pretty clean. And let's see what he can do. And we've got Root right behind him. Root right behind him. We've got 3 drivers here fighting for the mid-pack. Green just barely getting P5 through that checkpoint. But Bluey's going to have the advantage here. Let's see who can get the most momentum coming into the back straight. This is going to be the determining factor. Green having to back off a little bit. And is actually running 2 tires off. We've got Dog potentially able to move into P4. I'm just speechless right now. Dog, yeah, locking into the P4, but Green taking a beautiful line. Green might be able to get it here. No, but Dog's got the inside. Root's got the inside, and that's going to push Bluey back. Look at Green going for a move there on the hairpin. Holy cow, but Dog is still holding on to it. Breezy down into P11, yeah. Hooper back into P10. Microchip, wait, Microchip moving into P9. Guys, there are spots changing position. We are changing positions all over here. It's so hard to know what to focus on. I'm still keeping it locked here, though. All right, down the back straight here. I'm going to get a quick check at how close Mars is. Q is still defending well against Mars there. Here's Q's POV, looking pretty good. And then we still have Justin in... Wait, sorry, Justin's way behind. That's right. I should just get rid of Justin's POV, honestly. Justin is time traveling back into the past here. And we've got Root still holding on to that P5. Pretty far distance away. I think Iceman... Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. His POV is like literally 10 minutes behind. So that's just confusing if we go to Justin's POV. We'll keep it on the other ones here. Holy cow, though. I can't believe we've seen Microchip, who was in chat, dropping the F back up into P9. Anto as well. Let me actually jump over here. I think I have Microchip's POV. And yeah, Microchip not too far off of Ant. So Microchip has a move here, and then there's a little bit of a distance to go between Bluey and Green. But I'm going to jump back to Green here. Green, who's sandwiched between Bluey and Doggerbot. Is Mars closing? Mars does seem to be closing. Justin's still in a fairly healthy lead if you just kind of go off of those green dots. But yeah, Mars absolutely... I'm going to keep it on Green here through the chicane just to make sure we don't miss anything. Looks like both drivers keeping it pretty clean. Green having to correct, actually. And Mars is I think, ever so slowly chipping away at Q on this one. Still, though, a little bit of distance. He's making it up in the corners, but it's not enough to go for a pass yet. And we've got side by side here, Green and Root. Holy cow, we've got some great battles running across the entire field, you guys. Quick water break because I'm genuinely losing my voice. Yeah, Bluey might actually... Bluey is very close. I think I have Bluey's POV. No, I don't. Just kidding. But yeah, Bluey extremely close behind. I don't know if we're going to see Green look back here. Yeah, Green just kind of checking to the side. Checking his gap here to Root. Going on the inside. Root's going to stay on the outside there. Let's see. Very late break there from Green. Look at him. 3. Mars up into P2. Yes, Mars has claimed back P2 from Q. Oh, wow. And we've got ESV drivers in P1 and 2, and Green is able to lock in the pass as well. Look at that double ESV domination, the double ESV pass with Green getting the move on Root and Mars back up into P2. Let me check the dot on this one here. I want to see if Mars is going to look back, but it looks like he's got a bit of a gap here on Q. And if he doesn't miss another checkpoint, maybe he learned his lesson. That might be locking it in here as we're just about to hit kind of that a little over halfway mark. Yeah, Mars potentially closing in on Justin as well, for what it's worth. Justin is now in a position where he's really got to defend on this one. And we've got Doggerbot, our wheel driver, extremely close to Green here, breathing down Green's neck. Green is absolutely not safe, and Bluey also not too far behind, but Bluey, I'm not sure, has a pass position here. And then we've got Microchip, P8, above Ant, by the way. Hooper back into P10. Breezy and Type It bringing up the rear with, I think, some rough missed checkpoints. A little bit of a desync there, nothing too bad, though. And we've got now Root running inside. And let's see who can come out of this one on top. Can Root keep it against Green here? I think he does. Let me jump over quick. Hold on. Let me jump back to Green. Yeah. Holy cow. And there's Bluey. There's Bluey now going side by side with Green. Nobody's giving these positions up. Root's going to keep it, though, through this corner. And locking it in. Look at those guys running so wide. It makes me so nervous about missing that checkpoint every time. Keeping it pretty clean through the chicane there. Good run from Green on that one. Bluey, again, not far behind. Dog, I gotta say, guys, for a wheel driver to be performing this well in Split 1, I love seeing it. I absolutely love seeing it. Yeah, these guys have nerves. That's a great way to say it. Nerves of steel. No freaking kidding. To be racing this close, to be pushing the lines and the checkpoints this far, knowing that, I mean, it's inches, it's millimeters these guys can miss. And that puts them back up to 5 positions or so. Especially when the racing is this close. Now, we do have kind of a top 3 here. I gotta say, Mars not quite yet closing the gap. You can get a good kind of view of it here as we watch Green closing the gap on Root. Again, are they going to run another pass back here? This is the pass point. Yeah, green. Pretty strong late break on that one. I don't think that's going to give Dog the chance. He's got a little bit more speed, but yeah, green locks this one in. Oh my god. Oh, and then runs incredibly wide there, though. Side by side with Dog, but got the inside. I gotta get water again. I'm so sorry. My voice is seriously crapping out on here. I'm barely gonna make it to the end of the race. Unbelievable driving here from Bluey, Root, and Green. I am just amazed watching this. I'm gonna do a quick jump over here to Mars. Mars, I want to say closing the gap a little bit on Justin, but not quite enough. We've got Root again coming up here on Green. A little bit of desync, nothing to worry about there. But Green is going to have the advantage coming into the corner. Yeah, Mars. I would say Mars is in slipstream, and that might mean it's all over there for Justin. But we already saw Mars miss one checkpoint. The question is he going to try and play it safe? Is he going to be happy with a P2? Or is he going to make a run for it, even against his own teammate? To go into a P1. Worth mentioning here, for anyone who doesn't know, by the way, that this is a solo driver competition. We do allow drivers to join teams. It's not mandatory, but we do let drivers join teams. We got Root here again, the pass back. These guys are back and forth every single lap on the same turn. Neither of them can successfully defend against each other. Holy cow. I love seeing it, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful driving from both of these drivers. Holy cow. Bluey's managing to just hold on there, capitalizing again on the fight with Green and Root. Holy cow. We have Mars on Justin's butt. Mars is right there. Holy cow. All right, here's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to watch Mars for a minute and see if Mars gets the pass, and I'm just going to have to keep an eye here. We've got Root. Root is currently leading against Green. Look at the line taken from Mars there. He is going for it, trying to get the better exit on Justin. Yeah, worth saying again here, this is kind of a good talking point while we're watching these two team drivers battle it out. This is a solo driver competition. We let you join teams, though. We do have some fun things for teams. We keep track of team scoring. But primarily, this is a solo driver competition. So there is absolutely motivation here for Mars to try and pass Justin. Look at him trying to play it so defensively. Both drivers running the complete inside of the track. Holy cow. But I don't think Justin's gonna be able to successfully defend. We have Mars having to correct there. Didn't get a great corner. But Mars currently sitting P1. Was able to lock it in. Oh, but he messes up the corner. Drifts a little bit, and Justin is able to take it back. Justin driving beautifully, not giving up. Capitalizing on another mistake from Mars. And Justin is able to gain a little bit of safety there. But look at that. Mars cleans it up and again is right on his tail. Holy cow. Phenomenal driving. I cannot believe it. Justin really good through the start-finish chicane on that one. Is able to push Mars back just a little bit, but Mars is still in... I guess he doesn't play with the checkpoints up. Mars still in slipstream range here. And we've got, by the way, Root still holding on against... Root is still holding on against Green there for the mid-pack. Oh, wait! We have Bluey, who just was able to pass Green. Hold on, let me, well, you know what? Let me jump over here. Green, look at the battle here we have for mid-pack. We've got, again, Bluey, Root, and Green battling it out again for the mid-pack. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Yeah, it's almost worth checking and seeing where is Q at right now. I think we're going to have Green get the advantage here on Bluey. Let me do a quick check here. Yeah, Q is just watching and waiting while we have Mars again back in P1 against Justin. I did just miss that one a little bit. Mars was able to get the pass coming out of that fateful corner. So that is going to put Justin back in P2, but Q is able to capitalize on the fight, and Q is closing the gap here on the top two. Holy cow. Oh, God, we got a little Discord ping coming through there. I don't know if that was my end or if that was Q's POV. Who knows? Who knows? Vacation setup. You'll love to see it. Little bit of a rough exit from Q on that one. I think that's going to give Justin... Yeah, he's upset about that one. That's going to give Justin and Mars the chance to walk away a little bit. Let's jump back here and watch the... that's right, we don't have Bluey's POV. Yeah, so we'll stick here on Green's POV. And we just have to pay attention and see if Justin is able to close on Mars. I'm going to have to for sure watch down that back straight, because that is absolutely a position where Justin could make up. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, we've got Root holding it against Green. Beautiful. Wait. We've got, oh my God, is that a missed checkpoint from Mars? Or sorry, from Justin. Well, who can tell? His POV's way far back. Guys, we have a missed checkpoint from Justin. Oh no, that's gonna put Justin down to P4. Still well ahead here of Dog and Green, but Justin, I can't believe it, cracks to the Mars pressure and moves down to P4. And guys, we're on lap 18 of 20. There is not a lot of time for him to correct that. That's gonna move Q into P2, Iceman P3, Justin P4 with Root and Green battling it out here for P5 and P6. And let me jump over here. I don't know if Q has the chance to close the gap here. Mars is usually best when he is able to hot lap and just put down those incredible, you know, rivals level times. That's where he's able to really get away. And I think Mars, as long as he plays it safe here, is going to lock in the win for race 2. Q can try, but as long as Mars plays it safe, he's got it locked in. But who knows, man? It is anybody's game. I cannot believe we saw Justin. I must be so upset about that one. Still, though, a P4 finish, if he's able to lock that in, is beautiful. Look at the braking lines from these guys. Unbelievable. I love seeing it. Super clean, super synced up. Looks like Root's able to hold a little bit of a gap here on Green. But let's see. Again, this is what's so beautiful about this section right here, is it always closes that gap, because you're able to get into that draft range, you're able to get into the slipstream, and that just makes, it just closes the gap. You can see right now, look at him, he's getting right there, he's gonna go on the inside. Root not defending too aggressively there, letting him get up beside him. And again, Green gets the pass. Let's see if Root can switch back. I think Green is gonna lock it in for this one. This track has been incredible, you guys. This track has been so fun. But yeah, this is the question, is was that even smart for Green to do? Obviously, you want to take a pass when you can take a pass. But this is, oh, but Root actually might be getting the move here. Root side by side with the advantage, but well, I don't know. I want to say Green has the advantage on this one, actually. Oh, there's Bluey. No missed checkpoints. Okay, drivers clean it up on that one beautifully. Beautifully, yeah, that is I mean, we've seen drivers try to defend that corner off the back straight so hard. Oh, Green with the hit, that's gonna really hurt him. You can see, I love that you can see the frustration when they spin the camera. But if he gives Root the pass here and then takes it back on that back straight, honestly, you know, from a racecraft perspective, who knows? But he's gonna go with just holding on to P1. Or sorry, not P1, holding on to the lead, I should say. We still have Mars here holding on to P1 with Q and Iceman, Justin in P4. A little bit of a desync with the ghosting there, but they're keeping it clean. And let's see what happens. Oh, look, running a little bit wide there. Uh-oh. And we've got a big hit there. Oh, no. Running 3 wide into the back straight, and Green takes the hit on that one. That is going to hurt, and then Microchip is able to get the pass as well. The last lap upset. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being a race control moment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a paddle, and so that's gonna put Bluey right now, P5, Root P6, freaking Microchip P7 right now, currently in the mix. Let's see, Green is gaining here though. Let's see if Green can make back any last-minute positions. Yeah, Microchip, by the way, representing the boys. Oh, and Microchip running wide, missing a checkpoint. Oh my gosh, chokes at the last section of the last lap. That's gonna put Microchip back down and give Green the chance to pass en route, able to make back some of it. And Green, oh my god, is just able to make the pass into P6. Holy cow, you guys. We got Mars P1, QP2, Iceban in third. Green just able to lock in that 6 behind Bluey, and Justin with the upset. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. Yeah, so worth saying, you guys. Oh my gosh. I gotta bring it back here. What a freaking race, man. What a freaking race. So worth saying, especially with the racing that close, I want to say those positions are not final. Those positions are absolutely not final, because race control is going to be one of those situations where even if it's just like a 2 or 3 second penalty, obviously we're going to have a lot of people look at it, but even a small penalty is enough to move, you know, someone like Bluey or the Root down, I mean, 3-4 positions, I think, in a spot like that. Wow. Yeah, what was that? What was I saying about Split 1 not being chaotic? That was unbelievable, you guys. The comeback from Mars, the upset from Justin, the upset on the last lap from Green there. Yeah, RC is going to have a field day on this one. Yeah, for sure. Holy cow. Guys, that was an amazing day of racing. I cannot believe it, man. Beautiful, beautiful day of racing. Yeah, RC's gonna have a tough job ahead of them. Today was chaos, man, but it was so fun. I hope all of you guys had fun as well. I'm gonna take a moment here to look at the final results for all the splits, especially the ones that we didn't cast here. So again, I said final. It's worth saying that none of these results are final. We do have race control, so people are able to submit incidents to race control. We look at them. We have a bunch of people basically vote on the type of penalty. We kind of have like a guidebook to follow to judge what the penalty should be, and then penalties are doled out, and that absolutely can and very likely will change around some of these positions. So these are the finishing positions for all the drivers. But they are not the final positions for all the drivers. So let's go ahead and look here. I do want to quick go through. I'm going to have to move this because, again, I don't have my normal setup. I'm sorry. But let's pull it up right there. This is split 5 here. We got Reaper in P1, Gertz P2, Chavez, Master Lee, who we saw from the first race. A couple of you guys. Bad Dragon, Luke, who, by the way, Luke qualified actually in P6, and then Luke qualified in Split 6, and last minute was able to make it into P12 of Split 5, and was able to finish in P5. So, incredible job there from Luke. Made it into mid-pack of a split above. And then Coldstream as well. I think Coldstream actually was able to move into Split 5, and was able to perform pretty well here too. And then there we go. We've got the rest of the grid. Beautiful, beautiful. What does it mean to qualify? Qualifying, we hold qualifying sessions on the same track before every race. And you are sorted into splits based on what time you qualified with. So yeah, beautiful race from you guys. Beautiful race from you guys. And then let's bring it over here to Split 4. Let me find it here. Split 4, we've got JZX bringing in the lead on Split 4. Beautifully done. Troot on podium as well. and Damon bringing it in for the P3 position on the podium. And then BMO, Devils, Ghostly, mid-pack on that one. X-Raptor right behind. Look at the MG domination here, by the way, in split 4. Daniel for GRG bringing it in as well on the link. And then Nathan, Hotline, represent. Speed King, Yusuf, Avuro, and Nathan there for the back of the pack. That is split 4. Devils, yeah, made up. Did you qualify in let's see, you said P5, so maybe you qualified at the end. Yeah. Qualified P12, made it into P5 for the race. Beautiful, man. And then finally, let's take a look here at split 3 where we got Strix with the win, Noobster with the P2, beautifully done. MG domination again here on the podium. Jay Black bringing it in for a P3 as well. Meow and Bisque in the links, P4 and 5. Drunken bringing it in middle of the pack for the boys. And then Abby Van, Neko not too bad here in P8 for split 3. Far, Real, Dealer, and Millennia bringing it in for split 3. And then, of course, we didn't get too much time to look at that one. Whoops, sorry about that. But here is our split 1 preliminary finishing position here. And holy cow, what a phenomenal race. I'm going to jump it back here to the casting booth. Again, thank you everyone so much for being here. This is not, I need to reiterate, this is not the normal cast. I'm on vacation right now, so I'm streaming from 2 separate computers that I'm not used to. Normally the stream looks a little bit more professional than this, and I'm not at like a weird camera angle where I'm looking down at you over there and my chat's all the way up here. But hey, all things said and done, I would say the stream went fairly smooth. We had a couple issues with getting people's POVs, but it kind of figured itself out. Yeah, I'd say overall that was a huge success. Yeah, the crotch cam. I've got it blocked with my mic and keyboard here. MX, listen, we can maybe get some subscriber-only streams going for that one. But yeah, guys, phenomenal racing today. What a fun track. What a fun track. Huge props to Subi for that one. We're going to see Subi's tracks again in just a couple of weeks. And then again, shout out to Ami for making these amazing track graphics. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful race. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out for this one. And thank you for bearing with me while we kind of do the mobile stream where I'm not at my house. But with that said, guys, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my weekend and the rest of my vacation. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend as well. Of course, we are going to be working in the background to get final results and get race control and stuff. It doesn't rely on me. I can do it remotely, but I will say maybe expect a little bit of a delay just because I am on vacation until kind of the start of this next week. So expect potentially a bit of a delay in race control, if kind of just depending if I'm able to get to it or not. But yeah, with that, again, I cannot say it enough. Phenomenal racing. It's so fun casting these races, you guys. So fun. And yeah, Split 2 and Split 1 were just full of it. And even Split 6, Emery gave us a great cast. Emery gave us a great POV to watch, and even that one was so fun. We'll have a new rookie spotlight for the next race. But yeah, guys, if you want any more info, either go to the Discord or go to ForzaHTCC.com. That's our website. We also have a Twitter page. We got everything. But kind of the hub of everything is on my Discord. You can hit !Discord and it'll pop up in the Twitch chat there. So if you want to race, you can jump in and you can join us, and anyone is welcome to qualify. And if you just want to like hang out and get more info about what we're doing here, definitely go to the Discord or go to the website. Those are kind of the main places to check it out. Yeah, and with that said, guys, I will see you in 2 weeks, 2 Fridays from now, for race 3 at Vulcan Raceway. I've got it on the back of my shirt there. I'm wearing my HTCC shirt today. Yeah, huge props, everybody. Stick around for the credits. I appreciate everyone who signs up for the Patreon. Kind of helps this thing go. But yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you again. This was amazing. I just can't say thank you enough. But I am going to sign off and enjoy the beautiful weather here in Florida. Guys, thank you. And I will see you in a couple weeks for HTCC Race 3. Bye, everybody.